Let's get started here, baby. Let's get it going here. Let's get it going here. Hey, guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sports, sorry, I've just seen a comment in the chat that's quite funny. I've just seen a comment in the chat that's already quite funny here. But today, guys, we've got an absolutely massive game of Rugby League World Cup action, and it is Tonga taking on Samoa. Obviously, this is like the state of origin of the international game. This is arguably the biggest game, the most anticipated, highly anticipated game of the quarterfinals, even though we obviously saw an incredible game. An absolutely incredible game between New Zealand and Fiji. Very controversial. Very controversial, but we did see an incredible game earlier on between New Zealand and Fiji. Obviously, we saw Australia completely put Lebanon away, and also England completely put Papua New Guinea away. But I can't see this being a blowout, guys. I really can't. There's got to be no world where one of these two teams rolls over and allows the other team to get a big win here. I think this is going to have to go down to the wire. It's going to be one of the best games of the World Cup. It's going to be very difficult to beat out that New Zealand-Fiji game, but in the same sense, it absolutely has the ability to beat it out as well. It's going to be a very, very exciting night here. I decided to go live about 45 minutes early, so we've still got quite a while until the game does start here. We're going to go through the team lineups. We're going to be answering your questions. We're going to be chatting away. But I'm going to read the comment. No, I'll read the comment after the team list because it was quite funny because it's so true. It is so true. But guys, let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I tell you what, this game is just going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I cannot wait one bit for this one to start. I was going to start earlier. I'm actually quite sick right now, or quite run down right now. And I've been, basically today's been a complete wipeout for me. Complete and utter wipeout for me. Obviously, it's slow to do this too, workouts and whatnot, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm bloody not well right now. But I'm not missing this game. There is no way. You couldn't pay me to miss this game, son. You could give me, and someone actually commented this on my channel, you could offer me a ticket to the World Series. You could offer me a ticket to the NBA Finals. You could offer me a ticket to probably even nearly the NRL Grand Final. And I'd still say I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to watch this one here because it's just going to be that bloody peak. But like I said, thumbs up, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's get into the two team lineups. So for Tonga today, Siliva Havili, Siasia Takiaho, and Will Hapawade. They come into the team with Conrad Harrell, Tessinu, and Tavita Totola going out of the team. You got Will Hapawade coming into the fullback. I think this is his first game as a fullback in this World Cup, which I find quite interesting. Obviously, throwing it back in straight away for the big game against their biggest rivals here. But in the same sense, he's a quality player there, Will Hapawade. It'll be interesting to see how he does go there in the fullback. Daniel Tupou with Sione Katoa on the wings. Going to need to see a much, much, much better game here from Sione Katoa today. He's had a really, really poor World Cup, in my personal opinion, Sione Katoa. I know, you guys know me. I think he's quite a good player. With my tier rankings that you'll see again in January and February this year, where I go through every single NRL player and I rank them in order. Usually I put Sione Katoa quite high, but yeah, he's not had a great World Cup so far for the old Tonga, so he really needs to really step up today, especially going up against the likes of Taylor May and Brian To'o. Will Penasini and Moses Suli are the centres today, with Isaiah Katoa and Tuimoala Lalahia in the halves. I love that Christian Wolf had decided to go with Isaiah Katoa over Junior Moan. Moan, for me, I'm not a big fan at all. Isaiah Katoa is the guy for Tonga. I think I've been saying this since before the World Cup. I've been saying this during the World Cup. You know, some people have been agreeing with me. Some people have been kind of a bit tentative. But I think after the World Cup so far, you can definitely see that Katoa deserves to be that guy. And Junior Moan just isn't really it for me. So I like that halves pairing of Isaiah Katoa and Tuimoala Lalahia. You go to the front row forwards now in Adam Fanua-Blake and my boy, Moaki Fotuaika there from the Gold Coast Titans. Get around him. It's a great front row pairing. And then Siliva Havili is the number 9. You got a Felice Kafusi in the back row alongside Keon Kolomatangi. And then Jason Tamalolo, who obviously came back for the first time in that third game, that walloping of the Cook Islands. He is in the lock, and he scored 2 tries in that game. He was phenomenal in the game. On the bench, Siasia Takiaho, Sonny Luke, Dave Fafita, my boy, and Benny Murdoch-Masila as the interchange, with Talatau Amon as the 18th man replacement. So, very strong Tonga team. You know, it's going to be really tough to take them down, but I'm telling you right now, You can make as many predictions about this game as you want, and I guarantee you it's going to be one of the hardest games to predict of rugby league. Literally, I don't know who I want to predict yet. I'm not going to lie to you. I do not know who I want to predict yet. We'll do it right after we do the Samoa team. So for Samoa today, Fa'amanu Brown with Kelma Tuilangi, they're coming into the side with Ken Seo and Spencer Leniu going out. Joseph Suali'i, he'll be the fullback today. I don't rate him as a fullback. I really don't. But they've not really got too many other options. I don't think Stephen Crichton's a good fullback. I really don't. I don't think he did anything for the Panthers when he was the fullback when Edwards wasn't there, or no one was able to be the fullback for the Panthers. I just don't rate Crichton as a fullback. So people have been saying put him there. I disagree. I think it's great to have Suali'i there, even though I think that there are obviously he's just not a fullback for me, is what I would say. But he's the best option that they have right now. Taylor May, especially when you've got these wingers. Taylor May and Brian To'o. That's a great wing pairing there. Both Panthers, and it just looks dangerous. It looks dangerous. You go to the centres then, Stephen Crichton, Tim Laffey. Tim Laffey used to play for the Doggies, used to play for the St. George Illawarra Dragons. Disappeared for a while. I think he went to the Super League. But he's been, I'd nearly say, the player of the tournament for Samoa. He's been incredible, Timmy Laffey, in that centre pairing. So look forward to see what he can do today. You got to the halves here. Jerome Luai, he's the 6, and Anthony Anthony Milford in the 7. Oh no. Shit, man. Tonga. I'm tipping Tonga. Anthony Milford in the 7. Oh, shit, man. Anthony Milford in the 7. Oh, boy. So, the last period today, Jerome Luai and Anthony Milford. Big yikes. Junior Paulo and Royce Hunt is the front row pairing. I love that front row pairing. Really be able to go toe-to-toe with Adam Fiddle-Blake and Mikey Fodawaker. And then Danny Levi, he's the hooker today. Back row of Lingy Sao and Jaden Sewer with Oregon Kafusi as the lock. Josh Papali'i, Martin Tapau, Chanel Harris-Tavita, and Kamatualang in the interchange with Manu Brown as the 18th man replacement. Why have you not got Chanel Harris-Tavita in the team? He clearly was the better player throughout this tournament so far. Milford clearly isn't doing the job there for Samoa. Milford clearly doesn't do the job for Newcastle. He'll clearly not do the job for Redcliffe next year. Why is Milford continuously getting in these teams? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I was honestly... I genuinely believe Samoa can win this game. I genuinely believe they can, but I don't like it with Milford there. I don't think he's what he used to be. He could come out here today, and he could, basically give me the middle finger and play like he did in 2015. We all know the quality that he can produce. We've seen it. They got to the grand final with it in 2015 for the Broncos. We all know what he can do. But it's been 7 years since then. And he hasn't been effectively even any good since 2016. I don't understand it. As much as I have gripes with Chanel Harris-Tavita in the way that he said that he's taken a break next year and he's still playing it. There's a lot of things that I have an issue with Harris-Tavita. I still think that he should have been the guy to be the 7 today alongside Jerome Luai, because I just think that they worked well. And you go back to that first game of the tournament when they lost 60-6 or 66-6. I think it was 60-6 to England. Milford was just horrible. He was horrible in that game. So that's my biggest issue here with Samoa. I think they've got a great team, and truly, if they hadn't had Harris-Tavita, it would have come... it's going to go down to the wire, don't get me wrong. There's too much passion involved in this game. There's too much passion, there's too much energy, and there's too much craziness that can evolutionise in this game. But I think I'm going to lean with Tonga now. I think I'm going to lean with Matamata Tonga to get this win now, because I think that Asai Katoa and Tuimawala Lola here... Christian Wolf has gone out on a limb to go with the Katoa over Amon, who he was probably pre-World Cup. He was considered. I would have said that Christian Wolf would have been leaning towards Katoa. Would have been leaning towards Amon over Katoa, and I think he would have been pretty firm with that. But I think that obviously everyone coming out and effectively saying they're after me, though, mind you. But with everyone coming out and saying that Katoa should be there, he's gone with that decision, and comparatively to Matt Parrish, who. What is he? Is he having a relationship with Anthony Milford? What's going on here? They're getting crazy under the covers? Why? I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand. But I would love to see Samoa win. I'd love to see Tonga win. I don't mind who wins this game. I just want a really, really good game, a really exciting game, showing a lot of passion, a lot of meaning, and, I've said this throughout the World Cup so far. The back line of Samoa is better than the back line of Tonga's. And I think it's pretty clear. I think they're pretty clear a better backline than Tonga's. But then I usually say that Samoa's spine is better than Tonga's. I actually would go against that in this game because now Tonga also have Siliva Havili who comes back into the team. I thought he was the best 14 in the NRL this season for the Rabbitohs. I thought that him and Spencer Lenny were actually the two guys that were the best 14s in the business who would normally play against each other today, but Spencer Lenny is not there for Samoa. But yeah, I thought that they were the best 14. So Siliva Havili coming into the team here for that number 9 really solidifies that position. So it goes against Daniel Levi, who is fine. But then Tuimola Lolohea over Milford. I think Milford's got the potential more so than Lolohea, but Lolohea has the experience. I'd take Luai over Isai Katoa. But then when it gets to fullback, I'd probably go with Will Hapawada over Joseph Suwali. But then again, Suwali has some more potential. So I guess the spine of Samoa has more potential than Tonga's. But then again, I think I'd be more reliant on this Tongan spine to probably be more consistent, and I'd probably more. That's more of a safe bet to say Tonga, I would personally say. That doesn't mean that Samoa's spine can't get the job done either. But when it comes to the forwards, it's a clear Tonga win. It's a clear Tonga win. So you can say 50-50 in the spine. I can say pretty clearly, not as clearly as the forwards, but pretty clearly Samoa win the backs over Tonga. But when it comes to the forwards, it is a very, very clear and dominant win here for Tonga. Adam Vanor-Blake and Mikey Fodawaker against Junior Paul and Royce Hunt. Definitely taking the Tonga side there, but I think that's the closest that you've probably got in the forwards. Back row, Felix Kafusi, Kalamatangi, Lee Zhao and Jaden Sewer. Wow, that's a very clear win for the Tongans, even though because the fact that Kalamatangi starts over Dave Fafita is incredible. But the fact of the matter is that I definitely take Tongans back row over Samoa's. And then when it gets to the lock, don't even start me. Jason Tambololo versus Oregon Kafusi, that's a crazy comparison. So that's pretty clear. And then you go to the bench here. Siasia Takayaho, Sonia Luke, David Fafita, and Ben Matamasila, or Josh Papali'i, Martin Tapau, Harris DeVito, and Kamataruangi. That's a pretty wash. That's actually quite a bit of a wash. Ben Matamasila and Kamataruangi are a bit okay, how you going? I'd say maybe Josh Papali'i and Martin Tapau, David Fafita and Siasia Takayaho. I'd probably still take the Tongan side there. And the Sonia Luke versus Harris DeVito. Sonia Luke's actually been pretty good in this tournament. So yeah, it's going to be super interesting. Super interesting to see how that one does go there. I'm going to take Tonga. And I think that the Milford selection has got me. I think the Milford selection has swayed me Tonga's side here. But with that being said, I'm super excited for this game. I think it's going to be a great game regardless. I hope Milford turns it on. I hope he proves me wrong, man. I hope he gets it going and says, hey, BKR, eat a dick, son. I'm going to get it done. And then in Samoa, have a redemption story. Because, again, just before we get into the chat, guys, either team who wins this game will play England, right? Whoever wins this game plays England next week. Both teams have redemption stories versus England. Both teams have a good storyline versus England to get the win. On Samoa's side, they have a redemption story for the first game of this World Cup where they struggled massively. They lost 60-6 and England just turned it on against them. And they completely fell apart. They had no World Cup preparation, nothing like that. However, it was still a bad loss, and they got absolutely slapped. So they have that redemption story, that redemption arc from that first game. On the flip side, you've got Tonga, who have the redemption arc for 2017, where they got into the semi-final against England, and it was 22-0 to England with about 7 minutes to go, and Tonga came barraging home, son. Absolutely flying home in the semi-final. But fell just short, just that little bit too short there. It was controversial. Obviously, a lot of Tongans believe they were robbed. I think that it is a very difficult one. It's a very difficult one because the English, they referee differently. And in Australia, it's definitely the right call. But in England, it's a different call. So, and the bunker was actually, at the top video ref at the time was English, so it probably should have been refereed a different way. But then again, in the NRL, it also was just kind of a loose carry. But overall, we've moved past there, and it's a redemption arc for Tonga if they are to win this game, because England obviously walloped Papua New Guinea in this morning's game. It's still 11:59 for me, so this morning's game. But guys, obviously, go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. I want you to smack the subscribe button. I want you to smack it. Obviously, next week, guys, Australia versus New Zealand is the first semi-final. Or it could be the second semi-final. And I think the first semi-final will be England versus whoever wins this game, obviously. That's going to be a huge, huge weekend. Even though I think Fiji should be there. Not necessarily. They threw it away. They threw it away too. They did. They threw it away. He threw it away there, but in the same sense, dorsal 50. We gave it a good go, We gave it a good go. But like I said, guys, thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get to the chat. Jeez, there's a lot of chat already. So the comment that I was laughing at. Hold on. The comment I was laughing at was from Malcolm. I don't know if I can see it still because it's quite far back up. No, it's gone. But Malcolm said a very funny comment about the cars that have been driven around Ford Falcons and shit. It was very funny. Jackson's so pumped for this game. I hope it isn't a blowout like most other games. I don't think this one has the ability to be a blowout, mate. I really don't. I don't think so. If there's going to be a blowout, it would be Tonga over Samoa. But I just don't think that Samoa are going to embarrass that nation like that. And I don't think Tonga are going to embarrass the nation either. There's too much on the line here. This is, as we've said, the comparison. It's a little bit disrespectful, but it's the comparison of Queensland versus New South Wales, but in the international game, because it just means so much to them. Unless you're from Tonga, Samoa, or even the islands, you don't get it as much. Like, you just wouldn't get... Like, you get the rivalries, don't get me wrong. And this is what I said about Queensland, New South Wales. Unless you lived and grew up in Queensland, New South Wales, you don't get it as what we get it like, right? I understand you can be passionate like Papua New Guineans about Origin and all the crazy shit that happens, but you don't actually fully comprehend everything that goes into the rivalry unless you grew up in, Brisbane, Gold Coast, or Sydney, Newcastle, the likes, because there is a lot of politics and whatnot that go into it as well. And the same thing is with Tonga and Samoa, unless you're from Tonga and Samoa, it's going to be very difficult to completely encapsulate how much this game truly does mean on so many different levels. So that's why it's such an exciting game, and I don't think that either team are going to get embarrassed here. I think it'll be a close game regardless. I just hope that everyone stays safe out there, because I was at Tonga Samoa at Campbelltown in 2017 or 2016. I think 2016. I was at, the vlog was on the channel. It was a big vlog. I think it was like 25,000 views or something like that. But Tonga Samoa in Campbelltown, big yikes. A lot of fights. Big yikes. Ryan Zargo says Tonga 18-16. Oh, that will be shenanigans. That'll be spicy. Outdoor Adventure says it won't be a blowout. It'll be a crazy game like New Zealand and Fiji. It could even be better than New Zealand Fiji, but that's going to be a hard one to beat that game out, because that was an incredible game. If anyone missed that New Zealand Fiji game, God, I feel sorry for you. Epitongan says, let's go Tonga. I was wrong about France and Samoa. Glad I found your channel. No, I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. You were definitely wrong about France and Samoa. I told you, France have got nothing, man. The French have got nothing, man. The French have got nothing, man. Gee whiz. Sport Action says, who wins Gal and Sonny Bill? Oh, man. Really? That's not even a question. It's not even a question. I've been saying it. I said it before. I say it again. If you follow me on Instagram, go and follow me on Instagram at BKR Sport, because I've been talking about this since yesterday. I've been talking about this for months. I've been talking about this for years. I say it before. I say it again. Gallon sleeps. Sonny Bill. It's very clear. It's very obvious. Sonny Bill is not a good boxer. Not a good boxer. Like, Gal slapped Mark years ago. Wasn't even a close fight. Gal slaughtered him. But then years later, Sonny Bill got absolutely annihilated by Mark. Oh, come on, man. Let's get real. Ryan Zargo says Pansini and Paulo hat tricks, hopefully. And Gal has seen my stories tagging him. He always does. He sees them very quickly, too. Doesn't follow me, though. Gee whiz, Gal. Come on, mate. Get with the times, mate. Get with the times. Jack says, I don't think you've put up a YouTube short about predictions. What's his score prediction? Oh, I didn't. Sorry, bro. Today's been a wipeout for me. I've been very run down today. Very, very run down today. But I didn't. So, my prediction for this game, I'm going to go with... I'm going to go 24-22 Tonga. I'm going to go 24-22 Tonga. That's my prediction. Junior, he's getting around Tonga. Epitonga says, let's go the Tonga. Chef says, let's go. Chocolate some purchase says Tonga 32-20. I can see definitely a high scoring game today. Someone mature says, can't wait to see what Hopewada can bring to the table. Yeah, exactly right. It can be positive, but it also could be negative. I would love to say that it's positive. Obviously, he has experience, and I think that he's probably better than Tessinew, but Tessignew's not been one of their worst players in this World Cup. I think Tessinew's been fine at the back. But he's also Tessinew. So Broncos fans just ask their thoughts on Tessinew. They're not a big fan. Dasmate says, I've been Samoan for about a month. Yeah, Dasmate has them in the sweepstakes until he swapped with Lebanon for me, because obviously he loves Jacob Carraz. He wouldn't not swap with me, because obviously as a Bulldogs fan and loving Carraz, you would definitely swap with me. So I've actually got Samoa, and Daz actually has Lebanon. So it's unfortunate he got knocked out, Daz. It's unfortunate, but better luck next time, son. Maybe in the FIFA World Cup you might be able to get a good team. Outdoor Adventure says, why is Fafita 18th man? Why wouldn't you want him for the game? No, so he's in the team. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the big fella hold the ball has made a mistake there. I think the big fella hold the ball has made a little bit of little mistake on Runos there. He messaged me before. He did message me. Dearie me. He did message me before trying to probably fix it. So let me go and go on Instagram, because I think he's just sent me another photo with the updated team lineups. Chef says 2:47 a.m. Is that in Samoa, Tonga? Yeah, I think so, or New Zealand. Jack says, this can't be the actual team. Fafita should definitely be starting over Murdoch Masila. Yeah, no. Fafita is in the team. He's just on the bench. This is just definitely wrong. So I'm going to fix this. Nawaka said, it was tough to see Fiji Bati lose, but still really proud with the passion the boys showed. Absolutely, Nawaka. You can't be complaining at all with that performance there from the Fiji Bati. They were the performance of the World Cup so far. No one gave them a chance. I told you, 16-1 odds was ludicrous. I said that before the game started, during the week. If you guys watched my pre-World Cup quarterfinals analysis, I said to you it was absolutely ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous that 16-1 odds were coming for Fiji when Fiji knocked him out last time. And you could make an argument of that game being incredibly controversial too, like I said. Like, you could make a very big argument. That was a very controversial game where Fiji actually got dudded. But overall, they also threw the game away when they had a billion opportunities late. Like, they had a trillion opportunities late there, Fiji. But Appy Kotasau, man. Dear me. There you go, guys. That's been fixed. That's from Hold the Ball. Another person on YouTube, like myself, giving it a good old go. But yeah, Fiji had the opportunities, but threw it away, man. Threw it away. Tonga win 40 plus. Settle down, Shining Star. What you want me to do here? You want me to headbutt a bloody brick wall? What you would mean, bloody 40 plus? I don't want to see no blowout, son. Dear me. How dare you say another blowout? Milford 7 should be an easy win. I'm going to skip forward a little bit here. Genius says, when does game start? Game starts in 25 minutes time. The game will start in 25 minutes time. So it gives you plenty of time. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Noah says, backline was better than England's. Look what happened there. Who said that? Who said backline was better than England's? Their backline's pretty solid. They've got Callum Watkins. They've got Sam Tompkins, who has still not been great in this World Cup, and I don't even think it was unbelievable in that game. Callum Watkins. They've got Dom Young. They had Ryan Hall, I think, at the time, or if not Ryan Hall, they had Tommy Mackinson. And who's the other centre there? Who's been pretty good as well? Point of the matter is, their backline's been pretty good. But yes, you're also right, Noah, in the sense that just because they've got a good backline doesn't mean it necessarily works out, because they've got a guy called Anthony Goddamn Milford in their team. Reckless says, Dasmate, you're here to have a great time. Also, Dasmate says, Reckless, I have no life, that's why I'm up. He is right. He does have no life. He is telling you the truth there. Sport Reaction says, who does Australia prefer to play, Tonga or England if they beat the Kiwis? Australia prefers to play anybody. And also, if they beat the Kiwis better goddamn change their team pretty damn well quickly, because if they don't change their team pretty quickly, I'm telling you right now, Australia will roll them next week if they play like they did today. They will roll them. All 4 games so far have been disappointing for New Zealand. But then again, New Zealand are still New Zealand. They can turn it around, but oh boy, I'm scared for New Zealand if they play like they have been in these first 4 games. Duck says Tonga's forwards will get them through the game. There's a big difference in the forward packs. There is a big difference. Shining Star says Tonga's forwards are going to run over the Samoans. Boulders and Steels says well done to Australia for winning the Hong Kong Rugby Union Sevens. Wow, Fiji, is that the first time in like 6 or 7 years they haven't won that? Dave DeVere says Harris DeVere should be playing over Milford. Spot on, son. Spot on. Reckless says coming from a Samoan, Tonga really needs that redemption more than us. I would agree, absolutely. Yeah, I would agree, Reckless. I think that this is definitely a more important game in that sense for Tonga, because that was a heartbreaking one, and that was one that I still don't think the Tongas have gotten over. I think that overall it is it's a frustrating one to talk about because it is so 50-50 in regards to its controversy. I know Tongans won't want to listen to me in the sense that there is 50% of the situation that you could be like, okay, it's the right call. But the other 50% is just like, well, it's the wrong call, and Tonga got screwed. So I don't think they've gotten over it. And I understand too, if this was the Titans, if this was, the Socceroos, I still have never gotten over 2006 from Italy when they robbed us and they dived for a penalty in the FIFA World Cup. I was 12 years old at the time, and that was 16 years ago. So that's why I take such enjoyment, and I actually am super happy. My whole body fills with happiness knowing that piece of shit Italian team hasn't made the World Cup 2 times in a row. So enjoy that one, Italy. No problem with Italy. In general, I actually like them rugby union, but when it comes to football, I'll never forgive them. I don't think I could ever forgive them. It actually really grinds my gears even talking about them. That makes me sick, that game. Big Bubba says, Bulla Blaze, not a great weekend for Island teams in Union and League. All L's in Fiji Sevens, but at least today one Islander team will win. Well, Australia, I know that they beat New Zealand to knock them out before they even got to the quarterfinals in that Hong Kong. The Sevens have really changed quite dramatically in recent years. After COVID, it's just completely, swapped. Shining Star said, I'll tip Crichton for first try. I don't mind it. Till Chunker said, I've been pretty set on Tonga since week 1 because of the halves, but I still think Samoa have got a good chance of getting up. Well, absolutely they've got a good chance of getting up. So we're going to skip forward quite a bit here, a few comments, because obviously the chat's quite fast right now. A lot of people here getting ready for a massive, massive game. Muhammad Al-Yasser says, I wonder if there's ever any NRL scouts in these games to suss out which players are capable of a contract. So Muhammad, there's going to be a video that comes out. I don't know if we'll be able to get it out tomorrow. I might even do a stream tomorrow, actually. I might even do a stream tomorrow night of the best players from every team. Just because this World Cup's taken a lot out of me, and we've got the FIFA World Cup in 2 weeks' time. But I might do a stream tomorrow of one player from each team that would suit NRL contracts. And yes, obviously there is, even the ones that have all NRL players, I'll put something, I'll figure something out. 2 yards, the Fiji robbed, arguable, definitely arguable. Uaseli Halas, the thoughts of Justice Huni playing league. Justice Huni playing league, what? Sorry, where's that come from? Tongan says, nah, Mark didn't take him seriously like he did Sonny Bill. Oh, come on, man. That's what Paul has. You bloody big Sonny Bill Williams, man. Come on, man. Settle down, man. The big fella, Sebastian Grammar says, to Samoa by 2. JC says, did you get enough sleep? The whole today I've been basically sleeping, but that's because my body clock is so off right now, and it's just, this fitness grind is really getting to me. But in the same sense, we still did what we need to do. On 650 says, Tonga, let's go. And he's got the arms going. He's ready to rock and roll here. Max says, if you're a Bronx fan and don't like Tessie, you'll cringe. No, all power to him. But then again, Broncos fans are cringe. So come on, Max. Get with the times, mate. Danny DeVito says, Fafita better be playing. What? No, Fafita is playing, but he's on the bench, which is still stupid. Eagle Castle, what are your thoughts on Pryor as a coach? I feel they should have sacked him and went with Joey and Sonny Bill. Pryor? Are you talking about Parrish? If you're talking about Matty Parrish, then at Samoa, then firstly it was Joey and Matty, both the Johns brothers, not Sonny Bill Williams. I wouldn't want Sonny Bill as my coach because I don't know anything. I don't know. I don't know about that, but I think so. But in the same sense, I said this at the beginning of the World Cup that I've heard through reliable sources that Samoa have not paid Parrish everything that he is owed. And Samoa fans can back me up on this. Their organisation over the years haven't exactly been on the above board standing point, right? So Samoa Rugby League is really political. So I would love them to change that, remove Matt Parrish and bring in the Johns brothers and just refresh everything. And I think they really would. I don't know about them as coaches, but then again, we didn't know about Billy Slater as a coach, and he just went and won it for Queensland this year. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to take that step. Epitonga says 6:30 a.m. out here in California, 12:13 in the morning here on the Gold Coast in Australia. But welcome all the way in California, baby. Sebastian Garrett says rain and more rain around the Warrington area. Well, that's not great, is it? But at least they're both from, the same geographical area. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least it's not England versus one of these two teams in the rain, because that would definitely benefit the English. On says, what's up with the taco from my Epa? What's going on here? James Rice says, YouTube Blaze. I've been thinking Samoa all week, but I think that Milford into the 7 is the wrong call. I think Harris Tavia needed to be the 7, so I'm going to go Tonga by 2. Jay Sleedy says, I just watched the game and I really thought Fiji was going to win. Fiji probably deserved to win. Besides that one knock-on, Brendan Waken man of the match. Sunya Taruva was absolutely fantastic. Micah Sivo, safe as nails. He was incredible. Who else was there? Who else was it? They had a really good game. The entire team had a really good game. But New Zealand came over the top of them in the end. Some very controversial calls, though. Very, very controversial calls against Fiji. Walter White says, let's go Tonga, baby. Big Papa says, Milf played okay last game, but then again, it was against France, so expecting him to get rushed by Tongan forwards. Absolutely. Jay Slilly says, do you know why Fido's not starting? Well, they haven't started more tournament. It's I don't know. They try to use him as like this. They try to use him as this kind of super sub, and it's like I understand slightly, but I just don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, man. Get him in the starting lineup. Jay says, this is damn no mercy for Italy. Oh, it makes me so happy. It gives me a big smile. I like it. I like it when I don't see them in the World Cup. That's 2 World Cups in a row now they won't be at. Big Papa says, be interesting to see how Hopper and Havili go considering their lack of game time. And that's 2 spinal players, which is obviously really, really big time, positions. Who do you want to play, England or Tonga? Against what reactions? As an Australian, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Probably Tonga though, because it's not, at least not the home team, but in the same sense, it doesn't really matter for me. Emmanuel Tapao says, when is this game in New Zealand? In 15 minutes time. Whether it's in New Zealand, or Jamaica, or Australia, or Antarctica, or Jupiter, or the Sun, or another galaxy, it's in 15 minutes time. So guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and it should be getting pretty exciting. Sheb says, I think it's because he can go against a tied fullback. There's that, but he also has misused him so far in this World Cup. Noel Fleury says, do you see the Proteas choke against the Netherlands? I haven't really been caring about it. Again, Noel Fleury, we're gonna tell you this really early, bro, because you're a real big, serial person for this. Keep it rugby league, bro. Keep it rugby league. This is obviously a very big game. Couldn't care less about cricket, my guy, right now. Where this is a huge game of rugby league. We don't care about the Proteas and the Netherlands right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Tonga Samoa. Tino Sage says, Tonga, baby. Villa up 2-0 after 10 minutes. You're joking. Are you serious? There's no way. You're joking. That's so funny. Hold on. I got a voice message, Dano. Hold on. And then I'm currently live streaming here for the Tonga Samoa game, and I've been alerted to a nice little scoreline. I just want to say, I don't care if you come back. Your team is shite. Bye. There you go. 2 yards. I think Matt Parrish blackmailing towards Samoa management. I think it's not as simple as that, mate. I don't think it's as simple as that. I think it is. I can't speak as fact because obviously that puts me on legality issues because I don't necessarily know 100%. Because I don't know 100%. But there's just been told that he hasn't been paid out on what necessarily what he's owed. And because of that, it keeps him in job because they can't pay him out or something along those lines. But like I said, I can't speak in fact. But I don't like Matt Parrish at all. I don't think he should have ever been signed as a coach. And that's what I would say. Sport says, hopefully there is some biff and a few fights. Peno says, Samoa have a chemistry. They have been stuck in a lift all morning. Well, you'd hope they have the chemistry. Yeah, well, they would have been skipped. How long were they stuck in the lift for? Getting stuck in the lift is quite frustrating, man. It's quite frustrating. Tino Sage says Tonga win by 12. Jay Sleazy says them blokes from Fiji is huge, and that's coming from a Tongan. Fijian bodies aren't usually as big as Tongan and Samoan's body. With Fiji, obviously, they do have Tui Kamikamitha, Viliami Kikau and the likes, but overall, and King Vuniyayawa, but overall, if you look at the countries themselves and kind of compare bodies, I'd definitely say that Tongan and Samoan, but maybe not Tonga, Samoan bodies are usually quite thicker. I would say that Fijian bodies are usually more leaner, and I'd say that Tonga is probably in between what a Samoan body and a Fijian body would be, is what I would say. That's not for everyone, obviously. They're different sizes, but I'd just say when you're looking at players, you can kind of see what I mean. That Tonga is in between what a Fijian's body would be like and a Samoan. It's quite funny. Jason, Shining Stars, I think Samoa is going to be ranked 1 in about 5 years' time or less. I think that's a silly comment, brother. I think that's a silly comment. Like, the disrespect that people continue to show Australia on these streams are incredible. Like, That comment's just pure disrespectful. You know, like, come on, guys. Australia's won 8 of the last 9 World Cups. They're into a semi-final. They're more than likely going to be winning next week. And if they win that one, they're into the final. And if they win it again, it goes 9 from 10. Like, it's just crazy the disrespect that I see on these streams. And it's really frequent. It is really frequent. I get you want Australia to fall, but Australia will never fall. And do you know why? And that's because the NRL is always in Australia. That doesn't mean that they're always going to win. You know, at some point, Tonga's going to win. At some point, maybe Samoa wins. At some point, you know, England, unfortunately, is going to win. You know, maybe Fiji, maybe Papua New Guinea. At some point, these teams will get a win, hopefully, in our lifetime, right? But it's always still going to be a consistent that Australia is always around the top. It just kind of is what it is. And that's because the NRL is in this country. You know, it's always going to be the way. Sport Reaction says, thoughts on Tonga dropping Tessie for the old bloke. Geez, the chat froze and now it's back and now it's skipping. Wowee. A young YP says, let's go to Samoa. Chocolate and Purchase says, hope Tonga and Samoa bring the biff. Danny DeVito says, apparently South Sydney are making a move for Dave. Settle down. Chev says, Australia will forever be ranked 1. Well, they're ranked 4 right now, but they are 1. You know what I'm saying? Jace Leasy says, I've heard Aussies were mad that Dave Fifita chose to play for Tonga. I wouldn't say they were mad. We've got the depth for it. But in the same sense, they would have been frustrated because obviously Dave Fifita was a fantastic player. You know, what a man. What a man. What a man. Big Papa says, agreed, Fijians tend to be taller, Samoans are wide, and Tonga is a mix of both because they are intermarried with both. Obviously, there are outliers, but that's in general. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. My name is Jesse. Do you think this game will be close? I think this will be a 2-point game. I think this will be literally a 2-point game, and it could be either way. And have they both got field goal takers? I'd probably say that, well, I don't know if Luai's a field goal taker because Cleary would do the job there for the Panthers. I'd say that Anthony Milford definitely can kick a field goal, though, for the Samoans. You look at the Tongan team. Who takes their field goal? Is it Tuimaola here? I don't know about Sakatoa. Yeah, I'd say that if it goes to extra time, you're probably saying the advantage for field goals probably goes to Samoa with Anthony Milford. That's probably the only positive thing I'll say about Milford all game. Boom Shakalaka says, morning bro, I'm a Kiwi and I've known since the first game we played in this Rugby League World Cup that the Kangaroos are going to smash us. Not just me, but most of New Zealand believe it. Whilst I understand that, and whilst I do agree with that, I also will never underestimate the Kiwis in the sense that they are still realistically the biggest rivals to Australia, and they can easily get up for that game against the Aussies and surprise. I don't think it happens because they've really not clicked this World Cup. They haven't looked great, and Australia, although they haven't looked absolutely fantastic either, have really put away every team that they've played. So I think that, you know, like, for example, Australia killed Fiji. Australia killed Fiji in that game. Didn't look fantastic, but beat them by 40 points. Whilst New Zealand arguably probably should have lost. The fact of the matter is that it just doesn't seem like this is New Zealand's World Cup. Just like it didn't seem like it was New Zealand's World Cup in 2017. It's really, really strange to me. But that doesn't mean that I don't think New Zealand can win next week. I definitely think that New Zealand could be up for next week. But it's just going to need a monumental effort to adjust it. I'd never underestimate the Kiwis still. Tommy says, Oz has already won. I agree, but in the same sense, there's still other teams that are still quite quality. James Bryant says, heard about the Fifita rumours, don't think Souths are an option at all. Guys, Fifita's not going anywhere. Hooky Boys, like I'm telling you. Hooky Boys says New Zealand was really sloppy last night, so I see Oz taking it out. I keep, every time, and I've spoken to Dane about this, as in Clarkey, it's a non-story. It is literally a non-story. But you guys will know as soon as you know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, it is a non-story. Take it for what you will. I'm telling you, it is a non-story. I was very right. You guys know this through last year. I know what's happening at the Titans. I'm just throwing it out there. It is a non-story. Hooky Boy says New Zealand was really sloppy last night, so I see Oz taking it out. Sport Reaction says, when does the Tongan coach insert Dave Fifita into the game? Should at the 20th, but he's been waiting to the 30th, and in the first game took him 60th. But guys, they're both out here on the field. Tonga and Samoa are out in the field. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Looking forward to it. Sebastian says, I'm a POM, and I've always known that the Aussies are going to smash us. First thing I want to say, I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. I'm so sorry. But secondly, people forget that England pushed Australia all the way to the line in the 2017 World Cup when they only lost by 60 points to 0. They only lost 6 points to 0. So, you know, I still think, and especially that was in Australia. That was in, I think, Sydney. I don't think that was at Suncorp. I think that was in ANZ Stadium at the time. I can't remember. Big Papa says, let's go Samoa. So, yeah, I'm not saying that England definitely could surprise, but I still think Australia will have too much quality. Boom Shakalaka says, no, if by the one chance the Kiwis magically win, they will go on to choke against England, but if the Kangaroos go on to play the Poms, I'm sure most of us can be almost 100% positive the Kangaroos will win. So what I was saying, I've said this before, and I've said this all week, actually. I've said this actually the whole World Cup. If Australia play New Zealand and Australia wins, I don't see anybody beating on that side. But if New Zealand go through, I genuinely think England win the World Cup. I honestly don't see a world where New Zealand win this World Cup. If they do, I just don't think it's deserved. I think they've been really underwhelming this World Cup. But again, they still get it. Like, it's hard to say undeserved, but I just don't see New Zealand beating England. I don't see New Zealand beating Tonga. I don't see New Zealand beating Samoa. And I definitely don't see New Zealand beating Australia. There's a world where they beat Samoa and Tonga, though. And England, I guess, but I'm just saying. I think these other three teams will want it more and have been better in this tournament because even though Samoa lost that first game, they still really bounced back well for those next two games. But with Australia, I don't see them losing a game. I don't see them losing a game. Big Papa says, hopefully the away game will be a good arm wrestle. May the best team win. Society said lots. He says decent looking crowd. Well, you'd hope so. You'd hope so. Oh, SCG 2017, really? Hooky Boy says, that's okay. The All Blacks will pump the Wallabies any day. Yeah, that's the only sport you've got there, son, don't you? Yeah, because we've got more cricket trophies. We've got more rugby league trophies. We've got more football trophies. That we're not even good at football. Neither are you. But then again, we've got better at pretty much everything besides rugby. So feel free to shut your mouth and just enjoy the game. Jason says, please, Brad Hodge says, dog, Samoa national anthem. So we're listening to the Tonga national anthem right now. Arthur Venture says, if this game is 2 to 6 point difference, the losing team will say they got robbed, I reckon. Oh, of course, bro. Of course. Of course, man. When passion like this is involved, I'm telling you, every single call will be scrutinised very, very heavily. Game starts in about 5 minutes' time, Genesis Sidotti. 5 minutes' time. Now, guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. As if we're about to get into the Sipithau and the Sivithau. Knowledge says apparently Panthers and St. Helens are playing in Feb. Yep. Shining Star says there's a possibility of England versus Kiwi grand final, Tonga or Samoa, but yeah, Australia would probably take this home. There's a possibility. Boom Shakalaka says I'll shag my sheep the Kiwis win. Hey. You're gonna do that anyway, mate. Don't be saying if the Kiwis win. You Kiwis, you're doing that anyway, mate. What are you talking about? Mike says, this game I feel so excited but so nervous right now. My heart's pumped with anxiety. Alright guys, I want you to get into the chat right now. Who are you supporting in this game? Get the flags out. Get Samoa's flags. Get Tonga's flags out. I want to see it in the chat right now, buddy. Let's get it, son. Let's get it right now. Let's get it right now. This is the biggest game of the World Cup, that's for sure. That's for sure. Hooky Boy says, who has more World Cup wins and Bledisloe Cups Tri-Nations? That's rugby. That's rugby. But every other sport... You're shite. New Zealand, shut your mouth and just enjoy the game. You're not comparative to sport in Australia. You can't compete. With rugby, cool, that's one sport. Every other sport, thanks for coming. Shush, now move on and watch the game. Dana V says, I'm going Samoa for the upset. Hooky Boy says, throw Samoa for the dub. Riley Cartford says, go Samoa. Knowledge from Lyrics says, go Fiji. Well, no. Well, no, there's no Fiji. There's no Fiji buddy in this game. So, hello? No, son. You're muppet, man. Sam Luamanu says, to Samoa. James D says, Tonga 13 plus. Wowee, that's a big scoreline. Possible. Batia. We use the word batia in our fire dances in Fiji quite a bit. Fotu Lutui says, Tonga. Genesis Sinotti says, let's go. Toa Samoa. Look at this. Here's the passion, son. It's beautiful. No, I know, Hooky Boys. I just wanted to remind you. It's beautiful. Jack says, I want Tonga to win so they can revenge on England. Both teams have a revenge story against England, brother. Yeah, the Huckers at the same time, Society said lots. Yeah, absolutely. Knowledge League says, do you think there should be a third place game in semis, like losers of semis play each other? No. James Bryan says, what happened to Tolta Kuala? I just think they've got a different team. You know, this is their ultimate team. Oh, so Conrad Harrell is in this team right now. I thought he wasn't playing. Is Conrad Harrell playing now? Because he wasn't in the team lineup on the NRL website. So has it changed? Because... Oh, unless they've just got him involved with the haka. Jeez, how good is this? Jared Force is coming Samoa. The crowd's full Shining Star, but you would expect that. You'd expect that. Oh, I'm so excited with this. Look, they're right in each other's faces too. They are right in each other's faces. Siliva really getting wild, getting around it. Big Papa says right up to the halfway mark. Hawky Boy says, we aren't watching on here. Blaze will commentate. Yeah, guys, so due to broadcasting restrictions, I can't actually show you the game, but the best I can do is commentate the game and let you know exactly what's happening. It's like a live interactive commentary. You're not going to be able to find it online, so the best we can do here is, or on YouTube, so the best we can do here, because I can't get copyrighted because I stream pretty much every rugby league game, NRL or Rugby League World Cup, so... and FIFA World Cup, so I'm not going to risk it for that reason. But I will be commentating the game, and I'll tell you exactly what's happening. That's what this is. This is an interactive commentary. So... let's get keen for it, baby. It says Takiaho playing for New Zealand. No, Takiaho plays for Tonga. People says almost looks like a Crips vs Bloods fight. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Look at Adam Fanor Blake, man. He's full on in Papali'i's face, eh? Conrad Harrell in Tim Laffey's face. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. Josh Papali'i staring down Adam Fanor Blake. This is cool as shit right now. This is cool as shit right now, bro. They're going back and forth in regards to their huckers. Tosamo. Hey, shaking hands. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Here we go. There's Sipitao and the Sipitao. How incredible was that? That was really cool. That was really cool. But here comes the kickoff, guys. Whoever wins this game will play England next week. Whoever loses is gone, is out. This is huge. Okay, let's just look at this team again. Hobwade fullback, Katoa and Tupa on the wings. Penasini Suli in the centres. Isai Katoa and Lolahiga in the halves. Tamalolo was the 13. Kalamatang and Kafusi is the back row. Fodawaker, Havili and Fanua Blake as the front row. Havili is the 9. Takiaho, Luke, Fafita and Murdoch Masila as the interchange. That's Tonga. Moving on now to Samoa. Swelly as the fullback with Tiny May and Brian. Why is this Tiny May thing a thing at this World Cup? Tiny May and Brian on the wings with Laffey and Crichton in the centres. Milford 7, Luai 6, Kafusi in the 13. Jaden Stewart and Lingy Sowers the back row. Junior Paulo, Royce Hunt front row, and then Daniel Levi in the number 9. Papali'i, Tapau, Harris Avita and Twilangi on the interchange. What's this tiny... What's this tiny... Tiny May or whatever they've got going at this World Cup. It's happening every game. I don't get it. Riley Kevin says Tosamo. Oh no, guys, the referee. Be careful. Let's go, all respect. Exactly right, DeVito. So it's going to be Samoa kicking this ball off to Tonga. It's not sold out here. There's still a few seats around in good positions too. All right, so I think we're going to have a minute. Oh, so it's from Movember, that's right. If you guys don't know, right now is obviously Movember. I'm currently growing a nice little moustache. They're currently doing it at the moment. If you do want to support the cause for men's mental health and men's health in general, there is the pinned comment in the chat to support men's mental health and men's health for Movember. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. So they're clapping for it right now, making noise. But here we go. Let's get into it. It's time. Tiny May's a laugh. It's happened every game, Ken. I don't know what it is. But Suali'i will kick off here, and Tonga will grab the ball inside their own 15. Kalamatangi gets it out to the 20. Good little run there. That's fine. Hooky Boy says Tiny May going to get smashed. And Mike says Samoa, far muli. Wowee. And Big Papa says the commentary team are just respecting Taylor's pronouns, identifying it as Tiny. Wowzers. Wowzers, eh? So second tackle here for Tonga. They're 25 metres out. It'd be just great for it to be a back and forth game here where both teams just can score, you know. I would love to see some good defense, but in the same sense, England want this game to be a drag. They want this game to be a real physical, just buddy, throwing their bodies at the line kind of deal. And obviously, yeah, tiring each of these players out, each of these teams out, sorry. So Liver Havili gets the ball to fit tackle to the 35. Hooky Boy says, let's get some likes. There's 233 people in here. Let's go exactly right. Get some likes up, baby. Hit that thumbs up, baby. Let's get it. But Samoa Suali'i, he picks the ball up at the 10. He'll get this ball out. It's nearly a high tackle there from Isai Katoa, but good physicality there from Isai Katoa in that first tackle. I get the ball out to the 20, though. Yeah, you can see that Katoa was getting into Suali'i there. Nothing better than King Vuni Yawa. I think there is Kamakai for Tuikami Kamitha. That was the best one. Kamakai or Turave for Turuva. Like, obviously it's pronounced Taruva, but I'm okay for them to pronounce it Taruva, not Turave, which makes no sense, ever. Alright, so forward tackle now for Samoa. They'll get this ball inside the attacking half, and it's going to be, I think, Suali'i. He gets the ball to the 45. James Bryant says, if Tonga had Jonah Takalua, it would be game over for Samoa. Well, they don't, mate. They don't, but that's a good joke. Most of the young kids won't get that. Shining Star says, first try in the 11th minute. Random comment, but cool. So, first tackle here for Tonga. They're 15 metres out. Penalty Tonga. Offside Samoa. Can't be giving away a penalty like that. Can't be giving away a penalty like that. Can't be giving opportunities. Hooker Boy says, who's won the most games out of these two? Does anyone know? I'm not too sure, because it was crazy stat we found out this morning with Fiji and New Zealand, where obviously Fiji had only played New Zealand once before this morning, and that was the 2017 World Cup, where Fiji won. So before today, Fiji had a 100% record against New Zealand, which was crazy. And it should still technically have a 100% win record against New Zealand, but obviously they don't now. But yeah, absolutely crazy to see that. Fotulutui says Tonga. I would say in history, Samoa might have been better overall, but obviously since 2017, it's definitely been Tonga being the better team. Or 2016. But overall, I'd probably maybe make an educated guess at Samoa having the better team over the years. Because Tonga only really exploded Kolomatangi, here Kolomatangi, here lost the ball. That's a mistake and a penalty from obstruction. That was silly from Kolomatangi. He shouldn't have kept playing with the ball there, so it'll be a penalty to Samoa here. Mike says, that's a baby stage, just started 6 months, boy. This might be the same thing after a month, mate. I've never grown this before. I can't really grow that kind of shit, so I would love to try and grow it further, but I don't know what's going to happen. Chance says, I thought you were going to stream it on here. Again, bro, due to broadcast restrictions, it's illegal to show you the game live on YouTube. So the best I can do is commentate the game and let you know exactly what's going on here. Rally Cup 2018. Tonga 10 wins, Samoa 8 wins and 1 draw. Wow, so it is actually Tonga who have led. Also, I don't know what 2018 is about, 2018 is about, but... yeah, it's surprising to me that Tonga has overall won more against Samoa, considering that I'd probably say Samoa's been better over the years. Not recent years, though. James Bryant says, why does Crichton wear headgear every game now? I don't know, probably because, you know, even though headgear does nothing, realistically, but it makes you feel safer, I guess. You know, he just wants a bit of a cuddle, the old Stephen Crichton, leave him be. So, forward tackle now. 32 moves out here from the line. Right-hand side, they give it off here. Here's Samoa. Milf. Oh, that's a forward pass, maybe. Oh, they're going to get through Jaden Sewer. It's a try time, Samoa. Ooh. Jaden Sewer with the try time there for Samoa. And what's Will Hopawade doing, son? What is Will Hopawade doing, son? He slips over, and that is Samoa with the try. Really interesting on the pass, though. I think there could have been a forward pass there, but there you go. Big Papa says, Chee-hoo! So Jaden Sewell with an easy try for Samoa, and that's only in 5 minutes. Oh boy, that's not a good start here for Tonga. Fanua Blake's a cat, by the way. He's not as much a cat as Josh Aloier, the Instagram blogger. That's poor defense there, and yeah, Will Hopawade, really poor defense. Even if Will Hopawade could have stepped back there, doesn't slip over, I still don't think he gets him. I think Will Hopawade has made a really, really bad play there. I think he's going to use the excuse that he slipped over, but I think that he's already bitten off more than he can chew with that run. He's already come across too far, and Jaden Stewart cuts back onto the inside. I think Will Hopawade, that was really terrible defense there. Like, obviously, they shouldn't have let him get through in the first place, but... And I think it was a psych. I thought he's not had a good start here. But, dearie me, like, that was really poor there from Will Hopawade, in my personal opinion. McKenna Cheno says, Fanua Blake's a cat. Jack says, fullback gave up. He slipped over, but in the same sense, he bit off more than he could chew. Daniel Vera says, Sewer has been quiet as of late. Could still get a try. I don't think he's that great, but you'll take that try. You'll take that try for sure. It's all good, Hopper. All legends make mistakes. Oh, I forgot he was a doggy. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to hear Daz mate going on all about him. James D says, I think Crichton wears a headgear because of his ear. What do you mean because of his ear? I actually don't even know this. And Stephen Crichton will slap it on through. So it is 6-0 to Samoa, 6 minutes into the game. Big Papa says, yeah, said Hopper might find it hard to readjust after not playing this whole tournament. Absolutely, yeah. That's why I said Tessie knew you could have maybe put Tess. Oh, I don't know. It's a bit hard. Yeah, it's really hard. But Adrian says, try for pass, Hopper slipping on ice. I haven't seen the angle again for the pass, but it did look off the first glance like forward, but in the same sense. I'm not going to guarantee it because I haven't seen an angle since. And also, I will say this, I need to be very, very careful about how I commentate today. Because if I give even an inch in regards to this game being potentially, misrefereed, which if it's happening, I'll tell you straight up. But if I give an inch for the game being refereed poorly, I can tell you right now, there'll be people who blame the ref the entire stream. So I need to be very, very careful with the wording that I do use, because I know how much passion and support there is in this game for these two teams. So 4 tackle now for Samoa at the 45. Chalk us some purchases. You watch it on KO. That's the only way we can watch it in the show. Society lost this great line. Hopper, no chance. I think there was a chance, but I just think that he bit off more than he could chew. He went too much out to the outside. Suwali, Lee, their good run, and it's going to be a penalty to... Wow, Tonga. Penalty to Tonga there. All of the money since Melbourne's been good for some of this World Cup. Are you crazy? Do you remember week 1? I don't think Milford didn't play game 2. Besides the last 10 minutes. And game 3, they took on... who'd they take on? France, and that was a good game against France, but France, like, okay, let's see him do it today. I want to see him do it today. High knee, David says, Swilly's always been a high knee kind of runner. It's really strange. Like, he's full on with his knee. He really comes in. I think the NRL warned him about his stance, the way he runs. Hooky Boys, do you know that there's a Kafusi playing for Tonga and one playing for Samoa? I don't know if they're related or not. Oregon Kafusi and Felice Kafusi. Felice Kafusi plays for Queensland, and Oregon Kafusi, I don't think plays for anyone, but it plays for Parramatta. Well, I think he's gone to the Sharks, maybe, Oregon Kafusi next year. But Tonga here with the ball. Second tackle. Can they equalise pretty quickly? Fearless Booker says, bro, first try scorer. First try scorer was Jaden Sewer. For Samoa, left-hand side here. They've got numbers here. Numbers. Try time, Daniel Tupou. Try time, Daniel Tupou there. 6-4 with a kick to come. There you go. Brendan Westling says, no, I don't know how you can manage the sleeping schedule you've had for the last month and for the FIFA World Cup. I pulled one all-nighter and stuffed me up. Oh, bro, I tell you. If you follow me, if you're watching my Instagram, you know my body's feeling it. But in the same sense, yeah, it's going to be an interesting next couple of months. But that's an easy try there. Yeah, what is Suwaliti doing? That is so dangerous with those knees. I just saw it again. That was so high. Felice Kafusi's lucky he didn't get damaged there, but easy try on the left-hand side, and easy days for Daniel Tupou over the top. He's been told to cut that out of the game by the NRL. Well, he has to. Like, that's just dog shit, bro. Like, I just watched it again. Like, that's so dangerous for people tackling. It's so dangerous. His knees come up around the bloody chest area nearly. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. James Bryan says, Suwaliti genuinely needs a warning about running at defenders with the knees, basically cheating. He has. The NRL did. The NRL did say that to him last season, or this season. So Saints Alossi says, Hopper always been a great passing fullback. Nyla Catford says, World Cup getting good finally. Well, of course, it's the good finals, so you'd hope so. Hooky Boys says, a few coffee from Macca's, you good to go, mate? You good to go, son. Hey, you good to go. You're good to go. He almost knocked out the Malteser with his knee. So Dasmate always calls Felice Kafusi a Malteser because of how bald his head is. Big Mama says, hopefully this game will go back and forth like this rather than being one side to any team. Well, I said this is what was going to happen. I said it was going to go back and forth. I hope it does stay like this. Yeah, absolutely. He knows it's dangerous as dog act, in my opinion. Yeah, of course he knows it because he knows that it makes defenders scared to tackle him. Excited about the Dolphins joining, but not too keen on the buys every week. So apparently Manly are getting the first buy of the NRL next year, and apparently the Knights are missing out on Magic Round. So that's going to be a missed kick there to Tonga, so it will be 6-4 here to Samoa. 10 minutes gone here in the game, guys. 10 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. But Tonga, they score a try pretty quickly after going down. They're still down, but it gives them a bit of confidence showing that they can score here. Suwaliti lifts his knees higher than a show pony. Suwaliti is a show pony. They should make Dolphins miss Magic Round. Good luck, mate. Good luck. It's actually been a Knights fan on Magic Round. I just don't understand why the Tigers get the benefit. Like, why did the Tigers get to play? They came last. Why don't they miss out? No one wants to watch the Tigers play. You know, the Cowboys, the Dolphins, the Broncos, and the Titans are all Queensland teams. Of course they're going to play. You know, you're going to want to watch the best teams. And the Storm, the Roosters, the Rabbitohs, the Panthers, the Eels, even though they're not that great this year. The point of the matter is, like, it makes so much sense to put the team who came last in that position. But then again, I think that's them saying that they think the Knights could come last. And I've been saying for a long time that I think Knights could come last. Fotu Latui says Vunivalu. Suliasi Vunivalu plays for Australia. Well, in the Wallabies, but I don't think he's good enough for Australian rugby. But that's going to be a set restart here for Tonga at the 40. Adam Fanor-Blake here. Dane Leave up at the tackle. But it's first tackle, now second tackle here for Tonga. Moaki Fotuaika, my boy with a big run there. Gets the ball to the 30. James Ryan says, hope Tamalolo has a big game. You'd assume he will. Oh, it's a huge hit from Stephen Crichton. That's a great hit from Stephen Crichton there. Shining Star don't want to watch the Tigers play because they can cause upsets. They caused 2 upsets last year. Let's settle down. They came last. They caused 2 upsets in the middle of the season. Besides that, did shit all. What are you talking about? Just because they beat the Rabbitohs and the Eels in the mid part of the season doesn't mean shit. They did not cause upsets besides those 2 individual games. Tupou! Oh, knock on Tupou. So close. So close there from Daniel Tupou. That was very close. But it will be a 7 tackle set here for the Samoans. Oh, he nearly had it. I think he gets taken out anyway, or he just doesn't get there over the line anyway. But Tupou and Brian To'o was a bit of a mismatch height-wise. It is a bit of a mismatch. That's a mismatch height-wise, but it is raining. So Samoa start with the ball here at the 10. Fearless says, how's Milford going? Haven't really been able to see him do too much just yet, Fearless. It's too early in the game, realistically, and Samoa haven't had as much of the ball as you would like. This dog keeps running with his high knees, eh? Like, this dog needs to sort his knees out. He needs to sort his knees out. Brian To'o, really nice run there to the 30. But no, I think, Milford just hasn't had a chance to really shine yet. He's obviously very reliant on his kicking game, and we haven't seen Samoa really get a chance to utilise their kicking game yet. Jada says, needed to jump another 2 feet high to time 2. But that's what I'm saying. It's a massive mismatch in regards to height. For your 20 attempt here. No, that's not really. I thought it was. It wasn't really. But Hopawade, he'll win this ball back here to the 30. Good solid hit there from Oregon Kafusi and Jaden Sewer. That should be a 6 again, but I'm not going to call it. I hope Tamalolo big moment for Fafita, a huge game. Well, Mo started off well. Fafita obviously will come on and he'll cause a ruckus. He will cause a ruckus the old day for Fafita. Alright, Felice Kafusi now. We'll get this ball at the halfway point, but he'll get crunched back. He gets the offload away, which is nice. Oh my god, they need to do way better than that there, Samoa, with the offload. They get an extra 20 metres on that offload. Otherwise, they would have had them back in the 45 on the other side of the field. But that's bad from Tonga. They're throwing the ball over the sideline. I think Daniel Tupou had just been slapped in the tackle, wasn't he? Or where was Tupou, actually? Because it was Kafusi. Where was Tupou? Because he should have been on his wing. If he's on his wing there, he has open, but that's pretty poor there from Will Hopawade. Needs to focus, but yeah, Daniel Tupou, I don't know why he's not on his wing there. They had space. They had space galore. They had the old space galore there, but they throw the ball to Rosie and don't realise that the man in charge of the chippies, he's not playing today. He's not actually playing today. He's actually working. So, Will Hopawade, focus on your own team and not on the man making the chippies, because he is not playing for Tonga. He's playing for making food. Samoa now right hand side, 45 metres out of their own line. Third tackle. And Sewer will get the ball to about the halfway point. It definitely looks... It's not really been an intense game at all so far. It's just been a really close game, which is great to see. But there hasn't always a bad offload, but they're lucky they still get it. No, Tamalolo's complaining for a knock-on. It's definitely... Oh, 6 again he's calling. Oh, what about that? I don't know about that referee. So Samoa now get this ball to the 30. First tackle. Oregon Kafusi with the ball. They go right-hand side now. Suali'i taking down 20 metres out. Here comes Samoa. They've had some pretty good attacks so far. This is where we see Milford. Milford, you have to be good. Okay, let's see it. Goes short there for Royce Hunt. I love Royce Hunt. You guys know me. I love a bit of Royce Hunt in the NRL for the Sharkies. But Daniel Levi goes left-hand side. Here comes Samoa. Milford gives it off short ball. Bro, get the ball at the back there. You need to be doing that, Milf. So Lafai playing dummy here at the 4th tackle. He'll go right-hand side. They're 10 metres out. Luai gives it out to Junior Paulo. Junior Paulo, the wrecking ball. Can't get there, though. He'll get taken down 4 metres out here from the line. Samoa, this is a really big play. This is what I'm saying. Oh, it didn't go to Milford. Okay, gives it up to Luai. Luai kicks it through. Oh, good play there by Will Hopawade. That's a good play. That is a good play there by Will Abuado. My chat has frozen, so I need to go and get the YouTube up on my phone. Oh my god, what happened just then? It's going to be a drop out to Samoa. What the hell just happened? How did that ball end up back in their own in goal? How did that ball end up in their own in goal? So Daniel Tupou offload? No, bro. No, you don't do that, eh? You don't. You don't do that, man. You don't do that, brother. Oh no, you don't do that. You don't do that. All right, sorry guys, I'm just getting the chat up here on my phone because for some reason it wasn't showing it. It wasn't showing it. Bang, bang, done. All right, we're back. Mike says, who scored for Tonga? It was Daniel Tupou who scored for Tonga. Why on earth is my thing always freezing? It's really weird. Alright, so second tackle here. Royce Hunt gets taken down, 30 metres out. Desmond says, Laffey and Hopper in the same game, what a day. Another Tupou brain snap? Definitely, Phyllis. Definitely. So third tackle now, 13 metres out here from the line. They're going to go right inside Daniel Levi. Daniel Levi here. He's 6 metres out, gives it underneath to Jaden Sewer. Oh, for a double. For a double. No, Tonga will get him just last second. So close, though. Jeez, what's going on here with this Tongan? Oh, here we go. Now my chat's starting to unfreeze. Luai still going here. Luai steps. Luai try time for Samoa. It will be a 10-4 here with the hit to come out. It's about to be 12-4-2 to Samoa. Try time there for Jerome Luai. Reaper Mister says latest Tonga. I don't know, it's still a bit early to be saying laters. It's still a little bit early to be saying laters, my bro. But, you know, each to their own. But Jerome Luai goes bang. And, yeah, both these teams have really... that came off the back of Daniel Tupou's really big brain snap. Like, why do you offload that ball like that? That situation 5 metres out from your own line makes no sense. Yeah, it's some good footwork there from Jerome Luai. But then again, it's Kalamatangi in front of him. Like, Kalamatangi doesn't have the ability to stop that. Dad messes Para's dad. That is Parramatta's dad there. Yep. Parramatta fans will be very proud to see their dad scoring that try like that. Mike says Samoa got more speed than Tonga. Right now, it looks like it, absolutely. I told you the backline's better, though. McKenna says, whoever progresses will have a tough game against England. Both teams lacking intensity in start and defence. Yeah, but there's a lot of nerves involved in this game compared to, I think, next week. And I really think that both teams have that redemption factor for next week as well. Reckless says, no doubts from the top goals Tonga. They should be able to keep the game interesting. Absolutely. Yeah, Mike, Tonga looking slow. I would say that they're struggling at the moment, but in the same sense, it's only 18 minutes in the game. Like, they're only going to be down by 8 points. It's all good. It's all good. No one's won this game just yet. But it's a good start here for Samoa, that's for sure. Luai reminds me a bit of Loza Daly when he takes off and steps. Reminds me of a halves version of bloody Jared Hayne at this point. I just remember that Jared Hayne try where he stepped about 3-4 blokes and then ran the field to score. But it's funny how like the narrative has changed on Matt Parrish. I don't give a shit about if Samoa win this game. Matt Parrish needs to go. Like, I don't care. Like, it's not Matt Parrish. This isn't Matt Parrish winning this World Cup or Matt Parrish doing this. This is Samoa. I'm telling you, I'm not going to be celebrating Matt Parrish for what he's done. I don't think this is a Matt Parrish special. Pete Moy says, where can I watch the live stream? Well, due to broadcast restrictions, man, I can't show you the game due to restrictions, but the best I can do is commentate it. And right now, Samoa looking good, 12-4 up, second tackle, 15 metres out from the red line, good offload again. Offloads are killing Tonga right now. And I'm talking about Tonga's offloads too, because they offloaded it for a dropout before. Shining Stars says, Samoa wins this game when you change your P on Parrish. Well, I just answered your question. McKenna says, where's the inside push from Havili? Alright, so right hand side here. And Crichton, he'll get taken up to 15. Tonga just look quite flat right now. I think they need to inject Dave Fafita. Immediately, that's for sure. That's for sure. Alright, Samoa 30 metres out of the line. Taz and Jay go slap. And Tonga, easy catch there for Will Abuade. Don't offload it back. Rodway says, who do you tip? Pause. I said Tonga by 2, but in the same sense, all week I've been saying Samoa. I still think Tonga could win this game by 2. Fiji were up 12-0 against New Zealand as well, but overall, I'm not surprised either way, man. That's why I said by 2, because I think the both teams have the ability to win this game. Errors so far, Tonga 3, Samoa 0. Good work there, but 20 minutes gone here, guys. 60 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here. Oh, Lola, look at the Big Bopper. Big Bopper 7. How good's that? That was a good run. Oh, it's a strip. That's a strip, but it should be... Oh, that's going to be a knock-on from Tonga. It was one-on-one strip, and it will be Samoa's ball. Make it. That's 4 errors now. That's 4 errors from Tonga. Wowee. Oh, that's actually quite tight. That's actually quite tight. That's a tough one there for Tonga. That was a crazy try Haynes scored against the Dragons in 09, absolutely. Actually, Jared Hayne was playing 6 then, wasn't he? I think Jared Hayne was playing the 5'8" we did that. No, he was playing fullback. No, he was. Because Jared Hayne played a couple of games in 6, was mainly in the fullback and also the wing. Oh, charged down there by Tonga. It's going to be Tonga's ball. Yeah, that's fine. Tamalolo will get the ball, hit the 30. Guarantee you Samoans don't like that. They're going to say knock on. No, that's a charge down. You're allowed to do that. And it was a bit silly there from Samoa because even though there was no fullback really in good position, which is a really confusing thing from... oh, jeez. Lucky they didn't knock that ball on there. Lola here with the ball here. Okay, Tonga making some good meters now. Second tackle. They would have... Yeah, a lot of people would have thought that was a knock on there from Tonga, but it was just a bit silly from Samoa. Alright, Adam Fanor-Blake now third tackle, 25 metres out from the line. The forwards need to be doing a lot better. Saliva Havili also needs to be doing a lot better here. Right hand side. Oh, it's a good rush up defense from Tim Lafai. Tim Lafai has been fantastic in this tournament so far, man. He has been really, really good, Tim Lafai. For a guy who really fell out of favour with the Bulldogs, like he fell out of bad favour with the Dogs. At the end of his career, he was at NRL career, he was not known positively, but it's been great to see his performance in this World Cup for Samoa. Siona Katoa. Knock on. No, it's a knock on there from Katoa. It's a knock on Narunos. It's a knock on Narunos. Taylor says he's playing New South Wales Cup at the end of his NRL career. Yeah, he was playing really poorly. He was playing really, really poorly and couldn't get a spot at the Dogs who were terrible at the time. Mike says, so this match looks like the small upset of the week. Oh, bro, it's 22 minutes in. It's only 8 points. So I was saying to Kiwis in the stream this morning, I said, it's only 12-0. Like, even if it's 18, like I still say, 18 is still doable, but 18 starts to get a bit much. Samoa look gassed already? I would disagree. I just think that Tonga had a good set there, but I wouldn't say that they look gassed there, Samoa. Oh, that's a huge hit there from Moeaki Fodawaker. Get around a big man. Bing. Let's go. Gordon says, to Samoa, always. Absolutely, son. Get around it. Oh, good offload there from Junior Paulo. Milford to Jaden Sewer. Sewer goes out to the right side. Brian To'o. To'o sets back. The field definitely looks slippery. I know it's raining, but it looks slipperier than just because of the rain. Doesn't look like the greatest of grounds. Oh, my God. What a carry there from Brian To'o. Gets the offload away again. Top elite Milford. That's bullshit. That's why he's a shocking player. That's why he's a shocking player. You have like 7-on-2 out that left-hand side, but he's a selfish player who doesn't pass the ball to the left-hand side. Milford had a 5 or 6-on-2 on that left-hand side and decided to run the ball himself. You know why? Because he wants the glory for himself. Milford is a selfish player, and this is why I complain about him. Because he has a massive gap there. Brian To'o makes a massive run. He gets the offload away. They get the ball to the left-hand side. All Milford has to do is be a halfback. He has to be a halfback and move the ball. Don't run the ball in that situation because you've got a massive gap. You've clearly seen that Tuamala here has come off his line there to make that tackle. You have a huge plethora of options on the left-hand side, and yet he decides to run it himself. Goose. 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 Dana Vincent just doesn't read like other players. Goose. Saliva Havili unfortunately injured here, guys. It's just bullshit. Samoa score there. Samoa score there. Samoa score there if Milford isn't selfish. Showing starts to shift PNG just focus on creating their comp like the Super League or continue with the NRL bid? Bro, Papua New Guinea could never make their comp like the Super League. Not the same at all. They were... Oh, Tupou's having a shocker. Samoa with the ball 5 minutes out to knock on there from Daniel Tupou. Tupou is having a shocker. Left-hand side here, Suoli'i. It's going to be Papali'i now with the ball. He's 5 metres out. He's still going. He's still going. He's still going. Papali'i. Oh, good tricycle tackle late there. So 2 metres out here from the line. Daniel Levi with the ball. 3 metres out. Daniel Levi goes right-hand side. Milford. It's offside against Tupou. I just want to throw this out there, though. Bring Harris Demeter on, please, please. 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 I can't handle watching Milford. I can't handle this bloke, hey? I can't. I can't handle this bloke, bro. I can't handle this bloke. Like, I cannot handle Anthony Milford, man. Like, he passed the ball behind everyone. And he's just lucky that Tupou was offside. Tupou's having a shocker here. He's been 7 errors to 0 from Tonga. Samoa have 0 errors. Tonga have 7. And it's only been 25 minutes. Davis has an aneurysm. I'm too sick and tired to have an aneurysm, but shit, imagine me having an aneurysm right now. Samoa now to Milford. Milford to Luai. Luai here. Laffey probably should have passed there, but he didn't do it. It's all good. Go with the 1-1 strip. They can't get it, though. Alright, so 5 minutes after the line. Second tackle. Give the ball to Luai. Don't pass the ball to Milford. Oh, okay. Give the ball to Milford. And now Junior Paulo will be 10 metres after the line. Gets the offload away. The offloads are killing Tonga, man. Oh, Milf, he's going to step on the inside there. It was actually a nice run there for Milf. You got to give credit where credit's due. It's not a good play, the ball, though. Oh, Samoa's energy is just way too good here. This energy from Samoa is just killing Tonga right now. But then again, we saw Tonga in that semi-final 2017. It looked very similar to this. Oh, there's going to be obstruction here. There's going to be obstruction here. I think they're lucky here. That's a great try to tackle, but that would have been a penalty if they went to the bunker. If they scored a try there, that would have gone to the bunker. Luai now. Oh, knock on Samoa. Should have been a penalty to Tonga. Should have been a penalty to Tonga, but there will be a knock on there, Samoa, and that was good defense. That was good defense. Big Shacks, if Samoa wins, do you think they can win the semi-final versus England? I think both these teams can do it. I think England probably have probably win it, but in the same sense, both these teams will give it a really solid crack because they've both got redemption arcs. But do not forget, Tonga were down like 22-0 with 7 minutes to go in that semi-final and found a way to get back into the game. Only just lost. So don't give up hope on Tonga. It's only 26 minutes, 27 minutes into the game. Rod Webb says, what's Dave Fafita doing? He's sitting on the bench right now because Christian Wolf doesn't know how to utilise him. It's ridiculous. Bring him into the game. Like, you've got one of the best back rowers in the game. On his day, he is the best back rower in the game. He had one poor year for the Gold Coast Titans this year, which was a club issue, not a Dave issue. Bring him into the goddamn game. Showing us if Tonga will come back. Maybe, mate. Maybe. You'd hope so, but they need to be playing a lot better than this. 7 errors to 1 now in favour of Samoa. Oh, good run there by Fenor Blake, I think that is. Oh, no, sorry. Takiaho, that was. Right-hand side now. Gives it off. And then kick this ball. 40-20 attempt here. Not enough angle, though. Not enough angle. Suoli'i's going to have to bring this one back. Playing for a contact. Brother Rodwave. I tell you guys again, I am not nervous because I know that the David Fafita thing is a non-story. You guys can all wank over David Fafita going to your club. I know Dave's not going. Like, I know it. It's not a story. I'm telling you. Like, you guys can listen to me or not listen to me. It's not my issue. David is not going. So, it's going to be Samoa with the ball here, 48 metres out from the line. And it'll be 4 tackle now to Pau at the 40. Don't know how much more clear I have to make it. Media want your clicks. That's a 4 pass. Big Shaq says the thing is people look at the pay scale for Fafita is accumulating and judging based off that instead of acknowledging there are other factors in performance. That's the pay scale is what everyone was willing to pay him at the time, mind you. Just want to throw that out there. Oh my god, Tonga. Oh, good work by Sione Katoa. That's great work from Sione Katoa. Dazman says, but Fafita is shit and runs at wingers. What to say? It was a great save by Sione Katoa, who's not had a good World Cup so far. He's not had a good World Cup so far, but that was really nice. And penalty to Tonga. Really nice work there by Tonga. Dave's keen to get out. Of course he would be, yeah. Of course he would be. Oh, geez. Nice work there by Sione Katoa. He's not usually the best defensive winger, but you'll take that one from him. I think Takiaho may be the only one they've used, Big Shaq, because I don't think Takiaho was in the starting team, was he? No, he wasn't. So I know that CSL Takiyaho is on, but the other guys, no, they haven't used any of the other ones just yet. Alright, so Tonga now at the 40. Takiyaho gets ball to the 45. I don't even know why Takiyaho isn't starting. They got Adam for Blake Mike for the Wake. It's fine. Back onto the inside here, and geez, that's a huge little run there. Gets the ball to the 45. Huge little run. Great English, that one. That was Moses Sully. Taumalolo here. That's a massive run by Taumalolo. Jeez, nearly broke through as well. Four tackle now at the 30. That should be 6 again. It is 6 again. It is 6 again. So 30 minutes gone here, guys. 10 minutes gone the first half. Tonga should want to score right now. Be huge. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Tonga, 15 minutes out. First tackle. Here they go. Here they go. Here they come. Can the Tongans score? Can they score here? 8 minutes out of the line. Glitz said Chihu. Exactly right. Chihu. Left hand side. Tonga, 10 minutes out. Good hit there, though. Good hit from Milf. Good hit from Milf. Kia says Takiyaho and Tamalolo was a crazy combo. It is. It is. So 9 minutes out. Sonia Luke is on the field too, mind you, for Havili. So there's 2 substitutions they've made. Lolahia kicks it through. Drop out, drop out, drop out, drop out, drop out. Too early to kick it though, Lolahia. I know it was an okay kick, but too early to kick it there, son. 31 minutes gone. You need to be a little bit more safe with the ball, in my personal opinion. You need to be a little bit more safe with the ball there. But Suwili, he cleans it up. Suwili's actually had a pretty good game at fullback. I don't usually rate him as a fullback, but today he's been pretty fine. Haven't seen him do anything wrong, is what I'll say. Haven't seen him do anything wrong. Alright, so 9 minutes to go here of the first half. Drop out to Matma Tonga. And it will be Will Hopewada gets it off to Takiyaho. Takiyaho now inside the 25. Again, guys, it's only 8 points. If they don't score here, if this is the halftime score, it is literally only 8 points. Ben Murdoch Masilla's on. Why is Murdoch Masilla and Takiyaho coming on before Dave Fafita? Christian Wolf does not know how to utilise his player. It doesn't. It's stupid. It's silly. He does not know how to utilise him. Stupid, man. Sully gets second under 10. Walter White says, come on, Tonga, smack Jerome Luai's hairline back a bit further. The right hand side now, Tamalolo. Tamalolo steps back onto the inside here. Absolutely insane that Christian Wolf does not use Dave Fafita. It's insane, bro. Forward tackle here. Short ball for Medawasila. 1 metre out of the line. 1 metre out here from the line. They go, oh, jeez, there's no one back there. And Takiyaho will score a try for Tonga. Try time, Tonga. Try time for Tonga. And it is 12 to 80 of the kick to come. Rodway says Tonga beats Australia and gets even more stacked since also Tonga losing to Samoa. Again, guys, I repeat, that was a international test match friendly, effectively, that meant nothing. It meant a lot to Tonga. It didn't mean anything to Australia. A bit different in the World Cup. Also, many years ago. But it was a good performance there by Tonga, but in the same sense. Like, that was a long time between drinks. And secondly, it was a game that meant nothing. To Australia, anyway. Big Shake says, who did Marcelo sub on for? I don't know, but I just know that this is ridiculous that Dave Fafita is not coming onto the team. But it will be 12-8 here, and it will be 12-10 because I got a kick from right in front. I don't know if you're Tonga, but what happened to Doc Uso to Walter White? Good try, Matma Tonga. It was a great kick. It was, to say it was a great kick. Alright, so Saya Katoa here will slap this one through, you would assume. And again, Kieran Foran's missed from right in front. Darren Lockyer also missed from right in front one time. One sec. Well, at least it's a close game, man. I don't think it has the same spice as that Fiji-New Zealand game right now, though. If you guys know what I mean. Like, there's more on the line in this game, but I still think so far that New Zealand-Fiji game had a bit more about it at the moment, anyway. Mike says, get England to play in Port Moresby on a 40-degree day and see how they go. Exactly right. Well, I said that I think Papua New Guinea probably do beat him if it was in a different, down there in Papua New Guinea, but obviously it didn't happen, so it is what it is. Yeah, Tonga's defense has been pretty good today, as for actions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty top-notch. And they will crunch it on through. So, Tonga down by 2 points here, 12-10. This is going to go down to the wire, son. If Murdoch was subbed on for an edge back row, it defeats the purpose of having Dave Fafita on the bench. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Everyone says, agreed. New Zealand vs Fiji, much better game at this point. We'll see how second half pans out. Maybe it's the errors that have been creeping into the game from Tonga's side. What happened to Amon to get dropped? I don't think he's a good player. Takiaho has been good. Yeah, Takiaho's been good since coming on. So 5 minutes to go here the first half, but this is a 2-point game. Never me. Swilly kicks off. I tell you what though, Samoa would have a nightmare second half if they went down here. They need to make sure they're still leading. Because Tonga have had about 8 errors in this first half compared to 1 for Samoa. There's no way you can allow Tonga to still be leading despite all those errors. It's just not mentally acceptable. So they need to make sure this is the halftime score or Samoa score. They cannot have Tonga score. Whether it's a penalty or a try. It's not something that Samoa can have here. It will mentally break that Samoa team. Forward tackle now to 45. Milford doesn't even deserve to play on the Sixers. Like, Milford's made so many mistakes in this game, man. It's going to be Tamalolo now, 43 minutes out. They just aren't on the stat sheet, but he's made a lot of mistakes in regards to his gameplay. Up it goes there. Can't fit everyone in, Reckless. Why is Farman and Brown an 18th man? Can't fit everyone in, bro. Alright, so, Samoa here at the 10. Suoliti rolls it back to Luai. Oh, jeez, that was close before it passed, but it will be Samoa gets the ball to the 20. 6 again here. Yep. Kenneth says, look at these Tongan forwards go, absolutely. But Brian on 0 tackle gets the ball up to the 33. Big Papa says, yes, Samoa are a confidence team and they stay in front of the half. Absolutely, been staying all tournament. Imagine the rage if Mal names DC at 7 for the New Zealand game. I'd find it more funny than biased, so Mal would get abused. Whilst, yes, also not a horrible option. Because Cleary was not great against Lebanon. But in the same sense, Cleary should get it, but... To be fair, Cleary was busy watching Man City win the other night, so thanks for coming. He was watching Erling Haaland put a nice little penalty in the 94th minute. So left-hand side here, and Papali'i offloads the ball. Beautiful offload from Papali'i. Right-hand side here, and it's going to be Jaden Seward taking out 15 metres out. Mike's come on, boys. Oh no, jeez, that's... I tell you what, I'm telling you something right now about Milford. I'm telling you something. Luai kicks... Oh, another error there from Samoa. The errors are starting to creep in now from Samoa. Errors are starting to creep in from Samoa. They're going to be very careful. Good offload back to Lolohea. And Lolohea will get taken down to 33, second tackle. 3 minutes to go the first half. Jasmine says, Cleary the better player, but he hasn't done shit in big games. I really don't know if Cleary's a big game player. I just don't know. I think he had a good game against Parramatta in this grand final, but I also think that was just a complete Panthers performance again. Like, Rob says, gotta love a MILF. I gotta love a MILF, not this MILF, but I do love a MILF, absolutely. Absolutely. So, fit tackle now, and Takiaho taking down the 40. Samoa fluffed that, absolutely. So, fit tackle here, Tonga, right hand side. No, oh, it's fit tackle now, sorry, that was fourth. Oh, Murdoch was selling this huge hit. England be loving these hits. England be loving these hits right now. Fit tackle, right-hand side. They've got numbers galore. Oh. Holy shit. That was a massive hit from Taylor May. Holy shit. Taylor May has just absolutely annihilated Kolomatangi there. Oh my god. That is a massive hit. That is insane. That's a winger on a back rower, by the way. That is a winger on a back rower. Tiny May. Cleary's only got in the finals. Shocking Origin and mediocre in the World Cup so far. Yeah. I wouldn't say shocking in the World Cup. He was good in his first game. But just that game against Lebanon, it wasn't great. Big Papa says, nice hit, Tiny. Reckless says, Taylor May. Samoa's shoulders. So right-hand side now. And Samoa, Milford takes the ball to the 45. I probably thought he was a minor. Wow. Walter White says, Taylor May's face tats are ugly. 1 second here. Papali'i, does Taylor May have face tats, does he? Well, his brother's a wanker. I don't know much about Taylor May, but I know his brother's a wanker. Left-hand side now, Jerome Luai, great pass. Oh, it's going to be try time. Oh, no, forward. Oh, that's so unlucky. I thought Samoa was going to score there. That's unfortunate. Yes, Taylor May just belted Keon Kolomatangi, B-Shack. That is correct. You are correct there, yes. That would have been an incredible try if it wasn't... I think class is a knock-on or forward. I'm not too sure. Oh, it does go forward just. It does. That's a good offload, though, to be completely honest with you. It's actually not that bad there from Tim Lafai, but it's just unfortunate it goes that real slight bit forward. Big Papa says, better put some respect on Talon's name, you ain't tiny at all. Big Shake Talonmay, that's right. That would have been a huge pass. Yeah, his face tats man listens to too much Little Pump. Muppet. I just don't get the whole face tat thing. But then again, it's not my choice. It's not. I don't need to understand it. It's not my body. They can do what they want with it. In the same sense, if he's religious, I don't necessarily believe that face tats are necessarily respected. But they're going to put that ball down into the corner, which is Islander, and most Islanders are religious in some form. Justice says, Laffey's been pretty good this World Cup. Laffey's probably been the best player for Samoa in this World Cup. 10 seconds to go here the first half. This first half will probably end as 12-10 here. How's Tamalolo's performance? Yeah, he's been fine. Hasn't been anything spectacular, but he's been fine. But there we go, guys. Oh, no, we're going to play... No, the play ball is over. So it is half-time here. It is half-time, and the score is 12-10. We knew it was going to be close, and right now it is absolutely bloody bonkers close. I still think New Zealand-Fiji was probably a better game at this point, but in the same sense, I think this has been a great game to watch, but there's just been a lot of errors. I think the errors have really crept in because of the rain and the slippery field. It's affected the game quite a bit. The 2-point game, you cannot complain with that at all between two massive rivals here of the Pacific. So, Samoa lead 12-10 here at halftime. Tonga scored just before the halftime break, and it's going to be all on here for the second half. Whoever wins obviously plays England next week. Whoever loses is Gonski. So, guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here, and let me know your thoughts on the first half. Adam says halftime. What a great half. Tonga picked up their act. Absolutely. Taylor May playing with absolutely no fear. James Bryant says, I'm just saying that you can't say he doesn't shop in big games because NRL Grand Finals are literally as big as it gets. Yeah, but in the same sense, 2020 didn't. 2021 kind of did. Well, did probably. I'd say 2021 was his best Grand Final, and then 2022, it was just an overall well-rounded performance for the Panthers, and I think it was great. I don't get me wrong. But when it comes to Origin, when it's come to the World Cup so far, I think that Cleary is learning. I think he is still... He's only 24 or whatever it is. You know, he is still learning. So I'm okay with kind of giving him that time. But with that being said, he hasn't really proven a great deal in regards to being individually speaking, a great player. On the big game. I think he's the best player in the game. But on the big games, like the Grand Finals, or maybe not Grand Finals. Yeah, even Grand Finals. World Cups and Origins, he hasn't necessarily shown it just yet. Milford was playing with the Knights up until this year, 2023, but now he's signed with Redcliffe. God help Redcliffe. Mike says, I totally misread. I thought this was going to be a super high-scoring game. It's 12-10. That's 22 points in the first half. Like, if they double this, that's 44 points. That's a high-scoring game. 44 points is a high-scoring game. I predicted 24-22 to Tonga, so right now it's looking pretty good for that. maybe Samoa will win 24-22, but... Overall, I originally predicted a game that would just double the score, and that's exactly what I had, effectively. Maybe not. It was close, but overall, yeah, no. It is a pretty high-scoring game. 12-10 is still decently high-scoring in the first half. But with some of the Dolphins for 2023, God help their souls. Reckless says, oh yeah, my buddy's some of the Dolphins. Tonga putting hits, but I'd say Samoa was the one putting the hits on Sars. I think that Samoa is the one really that's putting on more hits than Tonga right now. Aimbot says, Tony May absolutely destroyed Kolomatangi. I know, it was sexy. It really was. It was absolutely sexy. A winger doing that to a back rower is absolutely... You know what's ridiculous? David Fifita has not played that first half. What are you going to play in the whole second half? What on earth is Christian Wolf doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? David Fifita, when he's right, is the best back rower in the game. He's shit tons better than Kolomatangi. Kolomatangi's done nothing today. Why is Kolomatangi on the field still for him? It's unbelievable. Robert says, you guys make him sound bad, Milf. It's because he is. It's not 2015 anymore. Society Lossi says, great half. Tonga made first 12 errors. Yeah, I know. Well, they didn't make the first 12 errors. They were 7 for 0, and then it got to 7-1. Have they made 12 errors, though, Tonga? Okay, they must have got another 5. Wow. But it is raining. Alfred Adventure says, Milford at 7 and Sark got 1 for the Dolphins. Yep, definitely winning the comp. Okay, no, this is their spine. One is, what's his name? Jermaine. No, it's not Jermaine Sarko. It's Hamiso Tabuaifoto. Sarko will push the wing. It'll be Hamiso on the 1. It'll be, who's the 6 again? It's that Panthers player, Sullivan. No, sorry, Sullivan will be the 7. Milford will be the 6. and because Milford played 6 at the Broncos, and then the 9 is Marshall King. It's the most underwhelming spine I've ever seen in my life. South the First says, Josh Papali'i man of the match so far. Yeah, he's been good. I think he's been good. Aimbot says, even Tamalolo couldn't hold Brian To'o, and he's a forward. Yeah, Brian To'o is having a solid game so far. Rodway says, watch him out, bro. Keona's go-to. No. Biggie Shaq says, it's going to be one of those things where Fafita won't be brought on until the 50th minute mark. Absolutely. Angus Murphy says, Kolomatangi overrated. Fafita needs to come on. Absolutely. Sport Reaction says, Redcliffe have good forwards, bad halves. Redcliffe's forwards are okay. They're all quite old, though. It's quite an agey forward line. Yes, guys, Taylor May has been very, very solid. Very, very solid here. Reckless says, is such a strong winger. Both wingers for the Samoans today have been incredible. And both wingers obviously play for the Penrith Panthers. Tasmane says, is the weak guarded dog going to the Dolphins, or is he still at the Panthers? That's Jamin Salmon, isn't it? I'm not sure. I don't know what he's doing, because he's not that great. Lossie says that May is another 2. What do you mean? After Adventure says, any team with Milford and Saka playing together will 100% wooden spooners. I don't believe that they get the wooden spoon, but there's a chance they do. There is a chance they do. Looking back at that first try for Jaden Stewart, it might have been flat the pass, but it was definitely close. They might... it's a tough one. It's a tough one with Dolphins, because I think the Knights will be down the bottom. I think the Dragons will regress quite considerably because they refuse to go into a rebuild, as I've been saying for about, 5 to 10 years now. I think that obviously, the Titans have made signings. They'll improve. The Bulldogs, they'll improve because they've made signings. The Tigers have made signings. They may improve, but still could be down there. Who else is there? The Warriors, it'll be interesting. I reckon they're going to afford... I really think that they're going to give them some good calls next year. I think they're going to give some beneficial calls to the Warriors because the All Blacks are on the slip. And I think the NRL will know that they can really try to utilise that slip for the Warriors' benefit, especially with all their home games being back in New Zealand. Aimbot says, what happened to the people who said Tonga's 4-pack was going to destroy Samoa? I never said that Tonga's 4-pack was going to destroy Samoa, but I do say that Tonga's 4-pack is, on paper, way better than Samoa's. Way better. It's just not working out for him today. Right now, Samoa just simply playing better, but I will reiterate, it's only 12-10. For a half that was apparently as dominant as people are making out for Samoa, they're only up by 2 points. It's scary. It's scary for Samoa. It's only a 2-point game, despite how... convincing Samoa was, and their forwards and their wingers slapped them. It's only a 2-point game. Tonga haven't been great. That's why I said, if Tonga had led it's got to try that just before half time to take the lead, Samoa lose this game by a decent amount because it would have killed them. Because Tonga were not great in that first half, and yet they're only down by 2 points. You've got to think about that part. Walter White says, how about Pango Jr.'s KO? Yeah, blows your cat. Biggie Shaq says, the predict Titans and Bulldogs will be the most improved teams in 2023. I hope so, mate. Sammy Verrills and Kieran Fawn will be nice to see for the Titans. We just need to get back to having a bit of an experienced spine. We have the team for it. 2021 we made the finals. 2021 we made the finals. So hopefully we can just get those 2 guys into the spine, get a bit of experience, and bang, there we go. Wilhelm Bunce says, which NRL club signed Levi? I think the Canberra Raiders. He said he's basic as F. Dan Levi's okay. He's never been unbelievable, but he's okay. Reckless says, I just hope whoever wins this game beats England. Be great to see. I think we all do like that. Mike says, this is good so far. It's pretty even, Steve, at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty even, but at the same time, Samoa were the better team that first half and only by 2. Walter White says, sorry, bro, we all know what happened last time, England versus Samoa. I would go as far to say that didn't mean shit. That was a game that was Samoa's first game played together since mid-season and effectively in years, because that wasn't the Samoan team we see today in that mid-season test, because there was no Panthers players because they were normally playing for New South Wales, right? Because that was the time of the Origin. So this team really had no World Cup preparation at all. England did. They had quite a few games in World Cup preparation, and also it's very, very different. So I'm not saying that England don't win that game. England probably are massive favourites, right? But in the same sense, I definitely think this is a much different Samoa team right now than it was at that first game. What Up Doc says, Christian Wolf will totally come up with a game plan next half. You'd hope so. Maybe that game plan should be involving one of the best back rowers in the competition in David Fafita to bring him off the bench. TBJ's next fight will be when he KOs Dan Gagai. You're a cat too. Regular says, New doesn't even have a team. Aimbot says, bro, imagine the last 10th minute. What do you mean? Sal the first, I think the Warriors are getting the spoon. We're losing CHT, Walsh and Aitken. Yeah, we're getting a chance from Clockstar, who had a poor game today, mind you. I don't know. I really feel like the NRL want the Warriors to be successful because they know the All Blacks are going slip. Rodway says, would you box Paul Gallen? No, I'd box Josh Aloier, though. Malcolm J says most of my favourite players on both sides. Yeah, there's a lot of good players in these two teams, man. That's why, Doc Usos, get around them, support them both. Sam Luamanu says, to Samoa. Well, it's only half time, but they are leading 12-10. You'll be happy with that one. But they do need to still, keep this momentum up because it's very close. It's very, very close. So the first is the final is Kiwis versus England, Tonga, Samoa. You're the biggest muppet that ever did muppet. You're the biggest muppet that ever did muppet. Dear me, you know you're a muppet. I know you know how... I reckon you felt stupid when you typed that. I have a feeling, right, that you had a feeling of how stupid you sounded as you were typing that, like, I'm going to put finals Kiwis, yeah, it's funny, yeah. I know you felt stupid. Big One says, just saw live stats, defence tackle efficiency, Tonga 84.08%, Samoa 86.96%, so a 2.23% gap there. Missed tackles, Tonga 14, Samoa 17, so actually quite even there. Ineffective tackles, Tonga 18, Samoa 7, wowee. Errors, Tonga 6, Samoa 3. No. Tonga have at least 8. At least 8. If that says that, then that's wrong, because it was at least 7, and it should be at 8, because they made another mistake afterwards. Sione Halani says, Matama Tonga, sheehu! Get around it. This is such a good game, Sam Luamana says. It's not as good as the New Zealand-Fiji game at the moment, but it has the ability still to. But because of the errors in the game, it's not making it as quality as that New Zealand-Fiji game, but there's a lot more on the line with this game. So it's a fantastic game, don't get me wrong, but I just think there was more coming from that New Zealand-Fiji game earlier this morning, or yesterday now. But overall, there's still, if this game goes to the wire, it's going to be crazy. Samoa's going to be aware of David Fifita. Aimbot, I think that Christian Wolf needs to be aware of David Fifita, because he's not even using him. Argentina 17, England 16. Are you shitting me, Jasper? Argentina beat England. Well, boy, Although the button says, I'm going to be sad if Samoa lose, but also happy because they won't be big parades down my street going for like 2 days. Disagree, because there'll probably be a lot of Tongans or Samoans who come out regardless. William Lakatui says, Tonga all day, every day. Sal first says, wow, that Fiji game had me sweating. Oh, bro, how good was it? Cindy Halani says, shout out from Tonga. We love all Samoan. Respect. Good on you. Shining Stars says, have you seen Fiji vs Scotland Rugby Union game? I did see it. Yeah, I did see it. Jay has hit the like button if you just joined. Exactly right. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, guys. We've got a whole second half to go here, but it's been a good game so far. Just need to get rid of those errors and it'll be spicy. Sam Milman says they need to stop hitting the right side. I would love to see an extra time game. Have we ever had an extra time World Cup game? Can someone Google that for me? Has there ever been a Rugby League World Cup extra time game? I don't know. Wilhelm Bunser says, Kipper Cronk and Ennis said halves will win the game. I reckon the team who makes less errors will. The forwards lose focus way too often. Yeah, and the halves for Tonga haven't been doing too much here. Lolahi has been okay, I'd say, with his runs. But I don't see much of his Katoa. And then for Sam, on the other hand, Milford's been woeful. And Luai, I think, good though. I think Luai's been pretty fine. But he's probably the only... Luai and Lolahi have equaled each other out so far, and then Milford and Katoa. I'd say Milford's made more mistakes than Katoa though, but they won't come up on the stat sheet. It was more playmaking mistakes. South the first says Luai will probably get Kazoo man of the match. Out of says Tonga will come out 5 minutes half. Hopefully see some big Dave feeder. That'd be nice to see. One of the best back rowers in the competition. Reckless says hello Halani. Respect to Tonga coming from Samoa. Well, this is the thing. Whoever wins this game, the losing team will more than likely support the winning team next week. Then again, anyone who's not English will support the winning team next week because obviously it's England and no one likes English in any sport. But overall, they're big rivals, but overall they would support each other the following week in regards to Tonga and Samoa. A bit different to Origin. I would never support you somewhere else. South versus Tupou is the most overrated player in the entire NRL. Changed my mind. Okay, look at some stats. That'll change your mind. He's a very good player. It's not been a good year for him. You're probably one of the people who look at an individual year and think that defines a player's career. It's like, for example, Cameron Munster had a horrible... was it 2021 or was it 2020? No, it wasn't 2020. I think it was 2021. But give me 1 second here. I think it was a horrible 2021, but that didn't define his career at all because he's a fantastic 6. Tonga are coming out to the field here, guys. Tonga are coming out onto the field. Here we go. Now Samoa coming out to the field. Now Samoa. Here we go. Interesting. Who wins this game? It's a big one. It is a big second half coming up here. Alright, anyway, BKRmy. Kiwi's gonna get flogged by Aussie in NRL. Hey, stop it. Stop getting me excited. Stop getting me excited. Stop making me overconfident, because I'm not. I can never be 100% confident against the Kiwis. Samuel Money from 1994 to 2004 games. I don't even know what that's about. Sal the first. The problem with the World Cup is that Oz, New Zealand, maybe England have great coaches. The Pacific Island teams has mostly dog shit coaching them. I wouldn't say Christian Wolf is dog shit, for one. Secondly, I would say Samoa, but then again, that's due to political reasons. But Tonga kicked the ball off here, and Samoa get the ball at 5 metres. But then again, I never thought they should have signed Matt Parrish in the first place. Daz Mason, Ben Barber had a shit 2014, and he is still the greatest player of all time. A shit 2014? Did he make the grand final that year? Mike says, England have a reputation of choking the national teams. Stop it, you're making me excited, Mike. You're making me excited. Oh my god. First he says Kiwis can get flogged by Aussie, and then you got England to choke. You had me at a low. Samuel Munner says, there's many games that have been extra time. Oh, true. Thanks, Sam. Thank you. 4 games. Oh, but that's from 1994 to 2004. Oh, Samoa, good run there. 4 tackle at 45. Yes, Siona Halani, the second half has started here. But Josh Papali'i, good hit there. He gives it up to Milford. Milford passes it out to Crichton. Crichton steps up on the inside here. 30 metres out. Fit tackle now. I'm not even playing, but this got me on my toes. Wait, I tell you, it's going to be interesting how this one finishes up here, because only 2 points. Even Cronk wants Fafita. Anyone with a brain wants Fafita. If Tonga lose this game, I'm going to make a video calling Christian Wolf out. You know, because it's ridiculous. It's just silly, bro. I know what he's doing. He's trying to bring him on super late so he can really just tear him. But it's just stupid, bro. It's stupid. Oya coming in from Zakynthos in Greece. Good on you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Sewell playing well today. Yeah, I think Sewell's been one of the better players today for Samoa, especially considering I don't usually think he's that great, but he's been good today. He's been good today. Dale Tupou, 4 tackle, gets the ball to the 20. I swear to God, though, Matt Parrish better not be the coach for the next World Cup, that's for sure. Truly. Oh, knock on from Tonga. That's a bad mistake, son. Which Northern Hemisphere country has the potential of becoming a competitive Tier 1 country? Tier 1? Bit far. But I'd say France. But Tier 1? Bit much. So, Samoa with the ball now. 25 metres out here from the line. Jada Villa says, Parrish wants this win bad. That's cool. I still don't think that even if they won the World Cup, I would keep Matt Parrish. Because I don't believe that Matt Parrish would be the reason they won. So third tackle now. Right-hand side. Knock on from Samoa. The mistakes in this game, I'm telling you. The mistakes in this game. Sakura, I appreciate you letting people know obviously what's happening in the chat, but obviously that's kind of what I'm here for. It's kind of what I'm here for. And you're saying it a little bit earlier than I'm saying it. Big Papa says Samoa holding Tonga inside their half is crazy considering their great forward pack. So I'm seeing it before it happens. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe just wait a little bit. Wait until I say it and then comment in the chat. Samoa holding Tonga inside their half is crazy considering their great forward pack. Absolutely. Felice Kafusi here. Kafusi gets it off. Oh, knock on Tonga. That's 3. Wow. That is 3 knock-ons in 3 sets here. 1 knock-on from Samoa, 1 knock-on from Tonga, and then 1 knock-on from Samoa. That's outrageous. Lola's gone. Is Dave Fafita on? No, Fatulatui. No, he hasn't brought on Fafita at any stage. He's a muppet. He's a muppet. Stupid here. It really is stupid. Errors everywhere. We've got a knock on here, we've got a knock on there, we've got a knock on everywhere. Oh, Martin Tapau, good run here. Third tackle here at the 20. I just don't understand Christian Wolf. It really is just silly, eh? Yeah, that's a good pass there, Brian To'o, but good cover defense by the Tonga. Tonga's defense has been good today. Oh, Brian To'o, strong run there, 3 metres out from the line. 3 metres out, spreads it out to the back. Papali'i taken down. That's a pretty poor pass there from Peter Levi. Alright, Papali'i rolls back to Levi. Levi to Luai. Left hand side. And that's not going to be happening there. That's not going to be Lee, so it's not going to be able to get that one done there. Alright, so Tonga will get the ball 3 metres out. It's okay considering that they're only 3 metres out from the line. And Tonga's forward pack hasn't really been doing a great deal. Probably a good call there in the chat. Probably a good call. Alright, so Tonga needs a good set, man. They're really struggling for metres. Come on, man. Like, you've got the best forwards in the game. Imagine, like, having the best forwards in the game and some of the best forwards in the game and not being able to Make meters. Bro, Wolf is stupid for not bringing on feet, David. I know, it's 44 minutes gone. It's great defense from Tonga, absolutely. Fit tackle, they've got the ball out to the 40. It's okay. It's okay, maybe. Sau's a flop. I just don't understand why Ligi Sau is there. Surely Samoa will have a better back row than Ligi Sau. Surely. Shining Stars, Parish ain't going nowhere. The Samoan League governing body will make sure of that. They kept him for this long. Well, it sounds like a them problem and a me problem. But the guy is not good. The guy is not good. Tim Laffey taking down 35 minutes out. I'm pretty happy with my coach being Mal. So I'm just kind of saying in general that if you want to become a better team, you get rid of him. Big Papa says 100. Unfortunately, he was what was available from Super League after Hamandiweli went home injured. Yeah, fair. New Way on top, Dasmel says. Yeah. Oh, you wish I'm going to read that, mate. The smelling nuts in your face. It's the biggest wish that I don't notice that. But the smelling nuts in your face. The smelling nuts in your face, mother bitch. New Way on top. New Way. No way. Oh, left hand side. Oh, that's obviously Walter White, obviously. No way. Have you... Oh, Will Hop White is away here. Will Hop White is away here. Is your population even bigger than the people that are on the field right now, brother? So, first tackle now. They get his ball out to the... Oh, Dave Fafita's finally on. Wow, Fafita finally comes on there and gets the ball out to the 40. We have a Walter White number 2. No, that is Walter White. He's obviously made a fake account. Oh, look at the side here. And that's going to be a good run there by Moses Sully into the attacking half. Hasn't really done too much here, Moses Sully, in this game. But good to see that Dave Fafita has finally come on. It was a good run to start off with as well. Alright, next run. Sia Takiaho. 4 tackle. 37 metres out here from the line. 6 again here for Tonga too. Oh, boy. Oh boy, 6 again. So it was Saliva Havili who came off for Fafita. So that must mean that it is it Sonny Luke? No, Sonny Luke is he? I can't remember. Who's the backup 9? I think it's Sonny Luke maybe for Tonga? Hopefully it makes an impact. Alright, so Takiaho now, he'll be 3 minutes after the line. 3rd tackle, here we go. Here they come. Here they come. Tonga, left-hand side. That was a bad pass and put a lot of pressure on his side, Katoa there. That put a lot of pressure. That was a good tackle there from Milford. Milford's defense has been pretty solid in this game. His attack's dreadful, but his defense has been good. Oh, Dave here. Dave gets the offload away. Gives it outside to Penasini. Penasini here to Sina Katoa, and it's a penalty. Yeah, something Luke. Yeah, I was right. So penalty to Tonga here. Where is it, though? Is it in the middle of the field or is it on the outside of the field? Why can't Dave take a quick tap? He's outside the 10. Why did he have to wait for that? It makes no sense. Dave Fafita here. He goes to the 1 metre out here from the line. First tackle. Is this out of Roosters game behind you? Yeah, Roosters don't get too many crowds. Titans averaged top 8 for attendances last year. Or this year, sorry. It's confusing because it feels like last year, but it's still this year. For the NRL. Second tackle. Tonga now 5 metres out from the line. Gives it out the back here. Knock on there from Samoa. That's a knock on. Or is it penalty? Okay, I'm taking the 2 here from Tonga. Oh, Biffo. Biff. There's a Biffo. There's a Biffo. Penalty Tonga. I'm taking the 2. I'm taking the 2 here from Tonga. I'm taking the 2. I'm not being silly. You don't want to be silly in a finals game like this. You take the 2, you tie the game up. There's no way you don't take the 2 here. It'd be very, very silly to go for the try. You go for the 2 100% of the time here. There is 0%. Wow, they're going to get the ball to Dave Fafita. If they don't score here, I'm telling you, like, okay, cool, back your attack in. Cool, I'm okay with it. Back your attack in. But you take the 2 here. No, they are going to go for the 2. I was going to say that's ridiculous otherwise. I was going to say. Thank you to whoever made that decision. Because I think they were going to go for this. Dave Fafita was going to get given the ball, but someone let them know that they have to go for the 2. Thank God. George says Warrington's going behind him. He's making a joke at the Roosters. He's saying the Roosters don't get crowds. And he's right. And he's right. Everyone knows this is the English stadium. It's not, obviously, Rooster Stadium. Rooster Stadium's a lot bigger. A lot bigger. But it also has the same amount of people as this one. Thank God for taking the 2 to let the game begin. Absolutely. It's about to be 0-0 effectively. That'll be 12-12. It's about to be 12-12 here. 31 minutes to go. While we're waiting for this kick, obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Get around it. It would be foolish to not move. Foolish move to not take the 2. Absolutely. Tie the game up. Plenty of time to score. You know, you don't have to worry too much about being behind. There's no pressure on you being behind. Reckless, I honestly felt like Tonga would have scored if they took the tap. That's my decision to tie it up. That's cool, but in the same sense, I'm not risking that. Was that really a knock on though? Absolutely. 100% from Samoa. Absolutely. 100%. He went to pass it and the arm comes into contact with it. It's a knock on everywhere. It's a knock on 50 years ago. It's a knock on now. It's a knock on in 50 years. Alright, so with Sai Katoa here, you surely can't mess this up. It's about 10 metres out to the left hand side. Imagine the 12-12 we final score, tough game, it's the extra time. And Katoa will put it on through. So it is 12-12 here, guys. We have got a tied damn well game. Here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. Tied game, 12-12 with 30 minutes to go. Oh boy, knockout game here. Knockout game. Let's just see some less errors. Get some less errors going. Someone's doing try, as if like there was a try there. It wasn't a try. This is going to get exciting. Absolutely. Absolutely. At least we've got some close games. Like, up until the Fiji-New Zealand game, there was not a close game in sight. Besides Tonga Papua New Guinea that first week. But now, at least we're getting multiple good close games here. So first tackle, left-hand side, Dave Fafita. But that was a terrible pass for him. We're already in the line. Fotolutui says this is a good game. A bit too many errors for me, but at the same time, it's a very close game, absolutely. Yeah, very close game. I don't see either of these teams hitting a field goal, though. Why? Anthony Milford's a good field goal kicker. Anthony Milford is a very good field goal kicker. Then again, that was in 2015 and 2016. But with that being said, he's probably the best field goal kicker on the field. So 4 tackle now for Tonga. They're 45 metres out here from the line. They go right-hand side now to Kolomatangi. Kolomatangi, that's the first decent run he's made all game. Kolomatangi, he'll get this ball to the 43. Fit tackle now. Barring England and Australia, quarters have been good. Yeah, okay, so 50% of the games. Up it goes. That's going to go in the full, isn't it? Oh, no, lucky. It actually works out okay for Tonga here. Slows the play down, and Samoa get put on their own 20, I think it is. Smash like Mark Hunt walk-off. Oh, that's actually at the 10. It's a good kick. Performance-wise, who's on top currently? I'd say probably Tonga in this second half so far. Probably Tonga, but I wouldn't say it's by a definitive amount. They're both in a very similar situation here. Like, Tonga obviously are leading this second half 2-0, but overall, I'd say maybe just Tonga, but there's no real clear definitive leader as we speak. Robert says you're a Raiders fan, since you were talking about Mal. Yeah, mate. Can't be a Raiders fan just because I like Mal. What are you talking about? Mal was a player, well, good to tackle him by Dave Vita. Mal, if someone likes Mal, they could either be a Queenslander, they could just generally be an Australian, or if they're above the age of like 40, then maybe they're a big Mal fan from Canberra. But like, I'm 28, bro. I'm a Titans fan, bro. I'm from the Gold Coast. Mal was the coach of Queensland throughout our 8 years dominance. To be fair, our 11 out of 12 years dominance. And also is the Australian coach right now. So, and I also know Mal through the Titans because he works at the Titans as well. Jay says sometimes it's easy to say yes and move on. No, but it's funny though. It's funny. I've never been called a Canberra fan before. Like, I don't know Mal personally, but I've spoken to him quite a few times individually. I spoke to him in Melbourne quite a bit this year because obviously he's worked with the Titans. I know that he wishes he had more of an involvement with the Titans, but he's only limited to what he can do. Tonga's back on the inside here. Penalty to Samoa for instruction. Penalty to Samoa for instruction. That's 40 metres out, so they could go for the 2 here if they want to. 35 metres out, actually. Jeez. Wow, that's a big call there. 35 metres out. Dad's obviously a Samoan fan. Mate, he's a Panthers fan, of course. Yeah. Yeah, Dad is definitely a Panthers fan. Big chance coming for Samoa, absolutely. I just don't know how he has no idea what's your team since he's a member. He might not be an old fan. He might not be a long-time fan, but in the same sense, he will come to learn. He'll come to learn. So Junior Paula here, 28 metres out of the line. Shining Stars, should PNG and Fiji put a combined team in the NRL? No. I think PNG just have their own team and Pacifica have another team, but that's, 10, 15 years on the track. So right side, that'd be a pretty good team though, but in the same sense, you're going to play half the games in Fiji at Suva and half the games in Papua New Guinea? A bit weird. 10 metres out of the line, third tackle. Samoa have a chance to take the lead now. Luai sits back on the inside. Luai still stepping here, kicks it through for Milf, and will we drop out? Drop out? Hopper is off. Probably for the best, man. Probably for the best. I don't think he's been great here, Will Hopawade. He had that great run. Besides that, I don't think he's been anything fantastic. Reckless says PNG and Fiji combined versus Samoa and Tonga combined. Who wins? That's a good game. I'd probably say Samoa Tonga, but that's a good game. That's a good game, that one. What was the penalty for? I think it's for obstructions or so. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty certain it was for obstruction. So Lola here kicks his ball to Daniel Levi at the 40, and this is a huge opportunity here for Samoa, and don't give away a penalty if you are Tonga. Adamant says, great recovery from Tonga. They have been a lot better this half so far. It's a penalty, take the 2. Take the 2 if you're Samoa. Be smart, be smart, be smart, be smart, be smart. Take the 2, make it 14-12. Satia is not a big fan of the referee. I don't think the referee's done anything wrong so far. That was nearly a 1-1 strip though, but yeah, they will go for the 2 here. I think that's the right call. They will go for the 2 to make it 14-12. Not the easiest of kicks here, but this is a smarter decision. 10 visitors take the 2, absolutely. In close games, in big games, I understand not going for the 2 in the first 10, 20 minutes, but anytime after the 20 minutes and you know this is going to be a close game, then take the 2. If you're a shit team and you know you're going to get blown out and you want to get some points on the board, then feel free to go for the 2 in the first 20 minutes. If I'm the coach, I never tell my team to go for the 2 in the first 20 minutes. Never. Unless I know 100% for a fact it's going to be close. Because I see too many wanker teams go for the 2 for no reason in the first 20 minutes and they know they're going to get blown out. It's just like, you look stupid. It's about 35 metres out, about maybe 20 metres to the right hand, so maybe 10 metres to the right hand side. It's not the easiest to keep, but it's fine. Like, you should get it soon, probably. Mike says, well, Kiwis basically robbed the Bledisloes. They're sure as shit not getting the NRL Cup. We still got pumped in Eden Park. Yeah, I know, Jay. I know. The mentality. That's the mentality. So that's why I said at the beginning of the stream, I hope everyone stays safe tonight because it'll be very emotional for the loser here and it'll also be very emotional for the winner. And I know that a bit of, brouhaha can happen because of games like this. I saw it at Tonga Samoa when I was at that game, when that vlog. I put a vlog out. The vlog is on the channel from quite a few years back. Might be 2018, 2017 maybe. Not 2017, maybe 2018. City West Crichton today, awesome battle, yeah. And Crichton will make the kick, son. So it is 14-12 to Samoa with 23 minutes to go here of the 4th quarter final. Danny Reed says, English commentary call headgear a scrum cap. No, they're stupid. Jay Hayes says, 6-year-old kid, especially considering that Crichton's not in the scrum. Huh? Dumb. Jay says, 6-year-old kid having one last rant before mum turns his bedroom lights off. Well, in Tonga and Samoa right now, it's 247, 347, 447, but then again, most people will be up. Chalk up some person's wanker teams. Yeah, it's like the Knights. The Knights always go for the 2. The Titans never do it, which is great. I love that. But the Knights, they always seem to go for the 2 when they know they're going to get pumped, but it's just a wanker team that decides... Like, I don't have any problem with the Knights, I just think it's a wankered move. It's like, okay, you're just admitting you're going to lose this game. It's just stupid. Like, what, Knights versus Storm? You reckon you're going to have a good chance? Like, wank. I remember that time at half-time this year when Storm played the Knights and it was like 38-0 at half-time or some shit, 39-0, and they decided to go for the 2. You're dumb. Dumb bish. You're dumb bish, man. You're the biggest dumb bish that ever did dumb bish. So third tackle now for Samoa, and they're 45 metres out of the line. Coming to Alungi. And we'll get taken up to 45. It's a wanker move, Ben. It's a wanker move. Back your attack in, you Muppets. Oh, Suoli, that's a great run there from Suoli. He's still going, he's Suoli. He's still going, he's Suoli. He's still going, he's Suoli. He's at the 15, he's at the 10. Oh, it's a huge run, 5 minutes out, fit tackle. He's still going here on 4th. He's still going here on 4th. He can't get the offload away. 8 metres out from the line. Here comes Samoa. If they score here, this is going to get dangerous for Tonga. 8 metres out from the line. Danny Levi goes right inside to Milf. He puts up in the air. Decent kick. And arguably a penalty there, but it's going to be a Samoa try. I think it would have been a penalty to Samoa, by the way, just to clarify. But that is going to be a try time for Brian To'o. It's 18-12 with the kick to come. Oh boy, Tonga. You don't want to do this like you did in 2017. You don't want to let the opposition team take that lead. It's not game over yet, but geez, Tonga. It's not great. Ben says, let's go. But that all started from that Suoliti run. Suoliti starts at the 40. He gets all the way through the 5. Still keeps going. And then, in the end, I think the Samoa probably would have got a penalty. But the ball bounced to Brian To'o anyway. Big Up says, Suoliti is number 2 after To'o in run. Made his great run. Yeah, he's had a good game, Suoliti. Yeah, I think there was 2 players taken out the player there. So I think it would have been a penalty to Samoa regardless. Fearless says a bit random here, but I was thinking all die-hard Rugby League fans should make a pilgrimage to the birthplace of Rugby League in Huddersfield at least once in our lifetime. Well, I'll do it. I'll be going to France next year for the Rugby Union World Cup, so I'll be going through England at the time as well. Luke, bad defence. I don't understand why there was no winger or centre realistically there. Like, you don't need 3 players going off the ball there, Tonga. Could be the first group winner knocked out. Could be. Still 20 minutes to go here, though, guys. 20 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Hit that big old subscribe button. Just do it. Just do it. Hey, Sebastian, did United lose? I know they were down 2-1. I know they were down 2-0, but then they scored through buddy Luke Shaw. I'm going to check, actually. 3-1. United scrub dogs. Buddy bullshit muppets. Or wankers. Now, that's a wanker team. Maybe did see one, that one. Big Up says 20 minutes to go. Tonga needs to strike back now. They do. They absolutely do. There's still plenty of time, though. And Samoa will get the kick. He will drill. I wouldn't say drill it, commentary, but he does get it through. So it is 20-12. It's an 8-point game. Not out of this question. I will say, though, if Samoa convert another try and make it a 14-point game, I don't know if Tonga will be able to come back from that. But if Tonga score next, it'll only be a 2-point game or a 4-point game. But if Samoa score and convert to make it a 14-point game, big yikes, son. Big old yikes, son. Alright, so Tonga, sure you don't go for the short kick off. It would have showed me how nervous they are if they did, but they won't. They'll kick it deep. But since I can't shit on United too much because they're the only ones to beat us this season, you can do whatever you want this channel, Sebastian. You can do it. I'll allow you to do it. Because you're obviously going to have a heartbreaking collapse towards the end of the year to come 2nd or 3rd. So I'll allow you to shit on them. Don't worry, mate. So Fanil Blake comes on here for Murdoch Masilla. You know, this is a United hate channel, right? So you can do whatever you want here. 3rd tackle now at the 30 on their side of the field. 40 on their side of the field. Look at Samoa make meters here, though. Look at the Samoa, which just make meters at the moment. Twilane comes off here for Hunt. What's the deal with Parrish? He's a muppet. Oh, it's a penalty. That's a penalty here to Samoa. George McFern says, I have a gut feeling that one of the semi-finals will be a repeat of the opening match of the World Cup, the way things are going, unless Tonga make a massive comeback. Okay, but I don't see England winning the game by a long margin. I don't see England winning by 6-6 at all. That's definitely a high tackle there against Felice Kafusi, though. But I could see Australia beating Kiwis by a lot if they play like they did yesterday. But Samoa have been good today. This is a much different team that England played. Much different team than England played in that first week. Also, game's not over. I wouldn't say Tonga making a massive comeback. Guys, it's only 8 points with 18 minutes to go. It's only a try and one convert try and a penalty. That's it. It's not I wouldn't say there's a massive comeback at this point. But if Samoa score here, then yes. If Samoa score here, then yes. Royce Hunt now taking down 22 metres out of the line. Luai really shouldering the playmaking burden, really grabbing the play by the horns. Left hand side here. Oh, there's a knock on there from Tonga. Will be 6 again now for Samoa. And Suoliti gets that offload to Jerome Luai. And they're just looking for something. So we're not giving up. Why is Parrish a muppet? Because he has treated Samoa like shit for so long. And he currently is effectively blackmailing Samoa, but in the same sense, allegedly. But in the same sense, he is... he also selects pretty poor teams. That's a knock-on from Samoa. I think that they're definitely better. Oh, Biff. Kafusi having a bit of a crack here. Kafusi having a crack with Jaden Sewer. Kafusi having a bit of a slap and tickle with Jaden Sewer here. They do settle him down, but it will be Tonga's ball. Knock-on there from Samoa. It's definitely knock-on. Jason Tamalolo needs to wake up a bit, man. I know that was a good tackle, but Jason Tamalolo needs to do more here. But yeah, absolutely. Luai is really shouldering the playmaking bird, but this is the whole point with Milford. Milford is not great. He is not good. He's been okay defensively today, but he offers nothing in attack. Bring Harris Tavita on. Has Harris Tavita even played today? No, sorry, has Harris Tavita even played today? What's the point of having him on the bench? Tyrese underestimated the Samoa team, thought Tonga would chop them up, going by how they look on paper compared to how they look on the field. Well, I said, set restart here for Tonga. I said 24-22 Tonga, but I have been saying all week Samoa, and I have been saying for years now that Samoa have actually overtaken Tonga on the field. But obviously that gave me a little bit, it hit my confidence with Samoa after that first game. But overall, they're starting to kind of prove me right in that regard. But that first game obviously did take a bit of hit on my confidence. No fighting. What happened to Tok Uso? Mate, let's see how that works out after this game. If it's close, David for feet. That's Tamalolo. Good run by Tamalolo. Oh, what a run. We needed that. You needed that there, Tonga. You needed that. Sebastian says, hit the like button, lads. Let's bring up the century. Absolutely. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Hit that big old thumbs up. It's free. And subscribe if you're new. Harris Smith's on the bench. How silly. So 4-fit tackle now. 15 meters out. They would love a set restart here or a dropout. Kicks it through. It's going to be a dropout, I reckon. It's going to be a dropout. It's a dropout. All right, here comes Tonga. They'll get a dropout. Fighting is brotherly love, Dr. Uso. Oh, maybe spoke too soon. Here comes the Tonga. Tongan forwards have been underwhelming. 60 minutes gone. Expected more from them. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, bringing David Feeder on after 55 minutes was also probably a problem. Taumalolo has only just woken up realistically. But then again, this is what Tonga did in 2017. They only really started to wake up late in their games. And maybe they might be getting that second win right now. And like I said, it is only 8 points. So Tonga now at the 40. Decent 7 and Samoa can be a real competitor. Yeah, but I reckon they should have Harris Tavita in the 7. Because their current 7 is a mupp. Alright, so left and side. But then again, you don't need to attack right now. So I would keep Milford on the field because I think his defense is fine. Adam Blade taking down the 15. It's his attack that's stupid. Alright, so right-hand side now, and it's going to be Moeki Fodawaker, 10 metres out from the line. Big Mel, full speed. I don't know that. He just kind of walked into that line. So 10 metres out now from the line, 15 metres out, third tackle, underneath. Newell Blake, 4 metres out, close to 4 pass, but it's fine. Arguably 6 again here for Tonga, they're not going to call it. 4 tackle now, right-hand side to Dave Fafita. Fafita here, no, that's Tamalolo again. They look very similar from afar. Tamalolo, 3 metres out, got stopped really quickly there though. Out to the left-hand side here. Twin Mololo here. Oh, it's going to be Milford on the defense. And Milford's away here. Milford's away here. This could be the game if he gets away. He's not fast enough. He's not fast enough. Oh, bro, you passed the ball in that situation. Like I said, Milford's a good defensive player. Good defensive read there. Gets the ball, breaks away, gets the 40. Attacking-wise, I don't like him. But defensively, he's solid. So that was a good play there. Rodway says, is your mo trimmed down or fully grown out? Bro, I've only been growing it for a little bit, man. Anyway, let's get back to the Rugby League. But if you want to support Movember, which is what I'm doing right now, then the Movember fundraiser is in the pin comment in the chat. Yeah, Jasper, I would say hog, absolutely. And that's happened multiple times today as well. Remember when they had that 5-on-6-on-2 down that left-hand side, he didn't pass it? Yeah, well, that just happened again, effectively. Well, not to the same extent, but still. Probably more space for this one too, actually. For Felipe to do some magic. Well, can you blame him? Like, he got brought on 55 minutes in. Like, you can't even get warmed up to a game at that point. Oh, it's a good line there from Ling Sao, but he gets smacked in the tackle too. Everybody does love a good MILF though, Phil. It's just not this MILF. But everyone loves a good MILF, that's for sure. And Suwali gets it back there. Brian To'o kicks it through. Good defense there from Tupou. That's great defense, Tupou. That's great defense, Tupou. Mike says, is the ball wet? Why so many knock-ons? It's been raining the whole game, bro. It's been raining the entire game. Oh, jeez. Huge hit there. Here we go, guys. There's only 13 minutes to go here. They need to start getting something going here, that's for sure. They need to start getting something going here. I've gotten the Mitch Johnson comparison before the Mo even happened, chalk up some purchase. And when I didn't have the Mo, it was also Lonzo Ball. So 4 tackle here, which I don't see as much, but I definitely see the Mitch Johnson one. Is Milford changing your opinion a little bit, Daz? Milford's a muppet. But then again, if I had the bowling speed of Mitch Johnson, I'll tell you what, on family gatherings, I would slaughter everyone. So fit tackle now at the halfway point. 13 minutes to go here. Alright, right-hand side, they kick this one down to the corner. And that's a great kick. That's going to set up perfectly. Suwali grabbed that ball. It was very obvious the entire time that was going to get taken down. Suwali gets out of the 10, but geez, he's got to be very careful there. He should have been picking that ball up way earlier. I don't know. I'm starting to really struggle seeing Tonga score a couple tries here. Patricia Diaz says, do we think Stephen Crichton's going to get over? I don't know, because I don't think Samoa is necessarily attacking. I don't think they're attacking at all. They've just really got to focus on their defense at this point. They're up by 8 points, so not necessarily. I don't think Stephen Crichton's really necessarily had a fantastic game so far today either. So 4 tackle now, 32 metres out here, 42 metres out from their own line. Papali'i goes off here for Kafusi. So fifth tackle, taking Levi right hand side, gives it off to Milford, and Milford will kick this one in. Bro, what you do, right? What you do if you're a smart halfback is you start to kick the ball over the sideline, right? You start to kick the ball over the sideline. You know this. There's 12 minutes to go. You start to slow the play and frustrate Tonga. Kick the ball over the sideline, not down to just outside their end goal. Oh, he's a muppet. He really is. He really gets at me, that bloke. So second tackle now for Tonga, 13 metres out here from the line. Sione Katoa has done nothing today. I told you he's not had a great World Cup. Body line, the annoying nephews. Exactly right. Mate, crunch him. Just really show him what a fastball truly means. Yeah, you want some? Oos. Smack. Middle stump. Bomb. All right, Dave. Who is that? I can't see. Oh, that's Wake Up. That was a nice little run. So Saliva Havili now. Jeez, they're not making me. Is that Kolomatangi kicking? Bro, get this bloke. What is that happening? Oh, they made a mistake there somehow, but they're lucky to get away with it. Taylor May. Oh, no, he's going to have the sideline. That was silly. He's lucky. Tonga will come back truss. Are you the same person who was telling me before the game, you kept commenting on the stream saying 100% Tonga would win? Mark my words. Because with 10 minutes to go, guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But with 10 minutes to go, it is an 8-point lead to Samoa. Not an insurmountable lead, but a frustrating lead, that's for sure. If Samoa score next, I reckon it's game over. If Samoa score next, I reckon it's game over. And they've got the ball, third tackle, 20 metres out here from the line. 20 metres away here from potentially sealing the game. Back onto the inside now, and it's going to be taken down 15 metres out. 15 metres out here from the line. They roll this ball right-hand side to the MILF. The MILF back onto the inside there to Paulo. It's actually a good offload. Levi, taking down 3 metres out. Good save there by Saliva Havili. I think there were too many changes in the spine maybe for Tonga. That's maybe why they got screwed a little bit. Good play there. And Kolomatangi's away. Kolomatangi's away here at the 20. He's not fast enough to get past Luai though. Good tackle by Luai. That's a very good play there by Luai. Very good play there by Luai. 6 again here. They're all offside there. Should be a penalty. But look at this. Look at this. Moses Suli. Suli back on the inside here. Tonga's going to try on the post. Try time. Sione Katoa onto the post there. Tonga are back. It's going to be a 2-point game. It's going to be a 2-point game, baby. 20-16 here. The kick to come from right in front, and that is insane. Samoa just got absolutely crunched. They had the ball in the attacking area. They were kicking it out to the left-hand side, and then Kolomatangi blocks it, grabs it, runs to about the 40. I'm the one who said 40 plus Tonga. Oh, that's even more muppetry. But Kolomatangi gets that ball out to the 30. It was a great try taken by Luai, but the Samoans weren't getting back on side quick enough. It was 6 again there. They get that ball out to the left-hand side there from Lolahia. Lolahia gives it off, and geez, that was a good run there through from... I'm not too sure who that was, but Sione Katoa gets the offload and has a try time forward. Tonga underneath the post. So it is 2016 with a hit to come. 2-point game. Here we go. So I think it was Moses Suli there with that nice little breakthrough. And then he got that ball offloaded to Sione Katoa. And here we go, son. We have got an absolutely fantastic last 8 minutes coming up here. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. It is game on, son. Oh, my God. Obviously, Samson Marley says Suli is daddy. Phyllis says, oh shit, brace yourselves. Clench those cheeks, baby. Clench those cheeks if you're Samoan or Tongan. Clench those cheeks as we are about to see crazy finish here. That's for sure. We are about to see a crazy finish. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who's going to get this one here? Who is going to get this one here? Why is my stream starting to mess up a little bit? Not this stream. I'm talking about the stream of the actual game. Frustrating. Boom, no fighting. No fighting. No fighting. I think you're very well behind in this stream, by the way. I think you should click on go live because I'm pretty certain you're quite far behind. So actually this is Samoa's to lose. I don't think there's anyone's to lose right now. I think it was Samoa's to lose a few moments ago, but I definitely don't think that anyone... It's not Samoa's to lose from here. 8 minutes ago, it's only 2 points. It's effectively even. It is effectively a tie game right now. So... I know it's not, technically, but it's not one of those ones where you say Samoa's to lose. It would have been 5 minutes ago. It's not anymore. Reckless says your try prediction could be right, Taz. My score prediction could be kind of right. I said 24-22 to Tonga. I'll be 2 points off maybe with Samoa unless they go over the penalty to make it 4, but I doubt that happens. Alright, so left-hand side. Mike's well behind. Can you time him out so that he... Yeah, because he's talking about stuff that happened like 5 minutes ago. Can you time him out for now and then he'll realise when he hears this, then he has to click go live so he can be live with us. So forward tackle now, Tamalolo with the ball, because then people are going to come in thinking that there's a try for Tonga right now, and there hasn't been. Thanks, Joe. So right-hand side for Tonga, they're finding that second win. What did I tell you? This is when Tonga wake up. I told you this is what happened in England against England in 2017, but they came just a little bit too short. They wake up late. And this is exactly what's happening right now. Suoli with a great grab there, gets taken down to 10. Oh, Kafusi monsters him, taken down 12 metres out of the line. It's only a 2-point game here with 6.5 minutes to go. It's second tackle now for Samoa. Pete Moy says shout out to them boys on both teams. Mate, it's been a good game. It's been a good game. This has more impact. Still think that New Zealand-Fiji game was probably ideally better, but this has been a really close game with some... do you know just how much this means? It really means so much, this in regards to the Islands. So third tackle now. We'll turn to fourth tackle any moment now. Tim Lafai hasn't had the best game. It's been fine. Forward tackle, 40 metres out here from his own line. Argentina beat England 30-29. That is sexy. That is absolutely sexy. But does kind of screw Australia on the rankings. But, dear me. All right. So fifth tackle now for Samoa, 45 metres out. This would be crazy if we see a team score after the siren or something like that. Wowee. Right-hand side. Get in the chat, guys. Put the flags of your country, the Samoa, Tonga, or who you want to win this game, Samoa, Tonga, because we've got 6 minutes left here. And Daniel Tubo is going to bring this ball back here to the 20. 25 metres out here from the line. I want to see that chat lit up with flags there from one of the two teams that you're going for. Showing starts the final 22-20 to Tonga. So he's saying that if they get a try, but they miss the kick. Right-hand side, Siona Katoa gets the ball up to the 35. Second tackle, 40 second tackle. Right, let's get around Samoa. Left-hand side here. And it's going to be Saliva Havili. He gets the ball up to 45. Tonga babysitting, trying to put England's baby to sleep. I don't know what that means. David Fafita gets that ball to the 40. Four tackle now. Four tackle here. They're going to roll it back. Left-hand side. Gives it off to Tamalolo. Tamalolo here at the back here. Tonga knock on. And it's going to be Crichton who grabs the ball at the 40. That's poor, man. That is a poor play. Oh, man. That's a knock on there. A knock on from Tonga. Big yikes. Big yikes. Big yikes. So Samoa now, they're going to have an opportunity to try and end this game. Whoever scores next wins. Whoever scores next wins. Unless it's a penalty Tonga, but whoever scores next wins the game. Harris Tavita comes on for Junior Paulo. They're playing with the three halves right now. They go left-hand side to Luai. Luai here. Oh, Lingy Sowers, Lord of Kolomatangi. Kolomatangi's been crunched in this game by everyone. Kolomatangi's been annihilated. Lingy Sow, Taylor May, who's your daddy? Kolomatangi, my God. Samoa will have the ball 25 metres out. Third tackle, they step back on the inside. Harris Tavita, way too late to bring him on, but it's all good. At least they brought him up a little bit here. Cindy Gooches go both teams, but I voted for Tonga. So it's forward tackle now, 18 metres out. There's 4 minutes to go here in the game. They go left-hand side now to the Milf. Milf to Luai. Luai here, left-hand side to Taylor May. And May still going here. Taken down 12 metres out from the line now. Typical Lola here, dearie me. So right inside, 15 metres out. Can they get a repeat set? Steps on the inside here, Luai. Gives up to Lafai. Lafai kicks it through. It's going to be a dropout. It's going to be a dropout. Moaki Fodawaker has touched it. It will be a dropout here to Samoa. I don't think he risked this with the short kickoff, but you could go for the short. You could go for the short dropout here, but I don't think you risk this. I don't think you risk this. 3.5 minutes to go. And they go for the short kickoff, and it will be Samoa's ball. Oh, I don't think that was the idea. Alright, so 3.5 minutes left now. Samoa with the ball, 15 minutes out. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Harris Savita with the ball. They go left-hand side, gives it off to Papali'i. And Papali'i will get taken down 10 minutes out from the line. Immortal Circus and Samoa needs to hold on, absolutely. Second tackle here, but they're the ones in the attack right now. 8 minutes out to Joe Tuali. Suali, 2 minutes out from the line. Holy shit, this is coming down to the wire here. This is coming down to the wire here. Third tackle, and it's going to be just play it. Just play it right now. 3 minutes left here. Oh, I don't know why my computer's freezing up a little bit, but it's going to be Harris Tavita. He'll go left-hand side now. Gets it off to Papali'i. Oh my God, why is this messing up right now? And it gives it off. It's going to be Papali'i who has to go down about 12 metres out here from the line. 12 metres out here from the line. It's going really slow for me, guys. There is 2.5 minutes to go here of the game. Samoa, third tackle, 12 metres out. Oh, this is so frustrating having to watch this game like this. So frustrating having to watch this game like this, but Harris Tavita with the ball here, 12 metres out. He's going to go to the left-hand side now. I'm definitely not looking at the chat because it might get ruined for me, but Junior Paulo Junior Paulo, 10 metres out, he's pushed off one. He's now 5 metres out of the line, still going here. Adam Fanor-Blake, can he stop him? It will be Fanor-Blake and Havili who stopped the ball there. Fit tackle now, 5 metres out of the line. Knock on against Samoa, apparently. Oh, no, it's not. It's not a knock on. It's just, is it a knock on or is he just stopping the play here? What's Ashley Klein doing, bro? Shush your mouth. Oh, it is a knock on. Adam Fanor-Blake getting arky right now. He's arcing up. He's arcing up. 2.5 minutes left. Big yikes here. This is going to get crazy. This is going to get crazy. Oh, man. Oh, bro, this is really frustrating, though, for my computer to have to do this. Tonga final play. Come on. Bro, this would be absolutely insane if Tonga can steal this late. It'd be absolutely insane. One of the two nations are going to be parting pretty heavy here. The play's still stopped right now. Play's still stopped right now. Oh, we're going to go live. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. All right, so Tonga with the ball. They're 35 metres out. They got the penalty. Fafita now gets the ball to the 40-metre line. First tackle here. Fafita, he's going to roll this ball back to Havili for Tonga. There is 2 minutes to go. This would be right at the death here. Tamalolo with a huge run. He gets his ball to the halfway line. Whoever loses this game is gone, guys. Whoever wins plays England next week. Left-hand side, who gets the redemption arc? Felice Kafusi now. They're 35 metres out here from the line. Here comes Tonga. Can't read the chat, guys. It's too hectic right now. There is 1 minute and 54 seconds to go here of the game. Right-hand side, Havili gives it off. And it's going to be Fanor-Blake. Fanor-Blake 25 metres out of the line. They'll take a penalty. They'll take a penalty to make it 20-20. Forward tackle now. Havili, he rolls it back. Right-hand side, gives it off. And here, Tonga, over the top here. Fafita. Oh! The defense is... I think he's in, out. He's still in. They're saying. He's still in. Fit tackle here. 8 metres out from the line. Holy shit, my heart's been a million miles an hour. Oh, did he lose that ball? No, 6 again for Tonga. Holy shit. It's a 6 again for Tonga. 10 metres out. What are you doing, Samoa? First tackle now. 8 metres out from the line. What is Samoa doing there? Giving away 6 again. 1 minute to go here of the game. It's going to be Tamalolo here. He's 7 metres out here from the line. Second tackle. This is insane. 1 minute to go. Second tackle over Tonga. 8 metres out. They're down by 2. Right-hand side. Oh, Fonawake, my boy. Go, you good thing. He's 1 metre out from the line. Third tackle here. This will be incredible defensive grind. Samoa hold it out. Or last second heroics. Kalamatangi. Oh, good defense, Samoa. 7 metres out from the line. This is probably... There's 2 more plays here for Tonga. 2 more plays here for Tonga. Left-hand side here. And Tonga kick it through. Oh. It's going to be Samoa's ball. Lola here, what are you doing? Bro, you wait for the fifth tackle there. That's silly. Samoa should be able to hold out from here unless they make a mistake. Unless they make a mistake here, Samoa should be going to the semi-final. That was silly from Tuamawala Lola here. No, you should not be kicking on a fourth tackle. You take every single play. You take every single play, Tonga. You do not kick that ball on fourth tackle there. Fonawake trying to go over the strip. Third tackle. And there we go. Samoa going to the semi-final. Samoa are going to the World Cup semi-final to play England in a redemption match for week 1. What a... Holy shit. What a game. Unfortunately, Tonga will miss out there. Just too many errors in this game. Just too many errors in the game. But Lola here making a bad play there on fourth tackle. 5 metres out. You should be playing the entire set there. Oh, man. What a finish there. New Zealand, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga. We knew they were going to be good. And it was a good game here. And to Samoa, like I said, will be going through to the semi-final. Unfortunate for Tonga, they can't make up for that 2017 World Cup. Just couldn't seem to do it. And that's Group D done. Group D is done. Papua New Guinea are out and Tonga are also out. So that means that it will be Australia, New Zealand, B versus C, and then England versus Samoa, which is the same group. Samoa obviously were in the same group. That's right. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. Yeah, boy Milford got man of the match. I agree, though. Defensively, he was good. Just attacking-wise, he was horrific again. Mike said, I told you, the best game so far. Well, I'm going to somewhat claim this. Obviously, not this individual, because I did predict Tonga 24-22, but I will say, for years now, if you guys have been subscribers to my channel for a long time now, I've been saying Samoa has overtaken Tonga for a couple of years now. I've been saying this, and no one believed me, and I was fighting a good fight, but then Samoa lost that first game to England, and I said, well, shit, it's hard to defend them after that one. You know, it's really hard to defend them after that loss to England. But I did say, like, this is a team that has overtaken them, and you could argue, based on that, they have. You know, and it's crazy to say this, but it's not out of this world. They beat England next week. I don't think it's going to be tough, man, because obviously they did lose that first game, but the redemption arc is there. The redemption arc is there. They just played in the rain. The weather's not going to be too much of an impact. Behendro says Samoa up. Shining Star says Lolohea should have played the damn ball. Absolutely. Absolutely. You don't kick that ball in forward tackle in that situation. Phyllis says Lolohea's out of shape. I agree. Sid Fieldman says Lolohea lost it for Tonga. No, Tonga lost it for Tonga. There was a lot of errors throughout that game. You can't blame Lolohea. He actually had a pretty good game for the most part, but that was a bad mistake there on fifth. On fourth. It's like Brandon Waken for Fiji. You can't blame Brandon Waken for knocking that ball on first tackle there for Fiji, and that being the reason they lost the game. The reason they lost that game was because they made some silly errors late on. Sammy Valame also made a really bad mistake. Obviously, Brandon Waken made a mistake, but Abby caught a south with the ball too far, too high. There was a lot of impacts there. But Brandon Waken was the best player of the entire game until that one moment. So the point of the matter is that people forget. They forget about the whole game that led up to that moment. But yes, it was a bad play there by Tuamoala Lolohea, that's for sure. Tyrese says England-Australia final, their opponents aren't good enough to beat them. I do think that New Zealand is good enough to beat Australia, but I don't think they will because they're obviously not playing well in this World Cup at all. But I never write off New Zealand, obviously. But overall, I do think New Zealand win. We will do a preview. We'll do a live stream throughout the week to preview those. Also, don't forget, we'll do a short review of this game in about 5 minutes time after this finishes. Milford defence was solid. Yeah, Milford defence arguably won some of the game. Yeah, he did. You've got to admit when you're wrong, lads. You've got to admit when you're wrong. And Milford is usually absolutely trash. But, today, attacking-wise, he was selfish as shit. But in regards to his defence, it was actually fantastic and arguably really gave Samoa the upper hand in this game. Phyllis says, imagine the New Zealand Samoa grand final. That'd be shit house. Big Papa says, it's England game to lose because New Zealand be shit house. And also, I don't think anyone would really care about that besides New Zealand Samoa. It's England's game to lose? Absolutely. It's Australia's game to lose. It's Australia's World Cup to lose, to be fair. But it's England's game to lose against Samoa, yes. But I tell you who would be frustrated right now if he didn't play for Samoa, and that would be Josh Schuster, who obviously would have been selected, but he's not here because he decided to focus on his own self, which is fair enough. I messaged him saying it was the right idea if he wants to obviously improve himself, but he would have been selected for the Samoan team, and unfortunately he's not there. Suwali, he had a good game. Yeah, Joe Suwali, he had a good game there for Samoa, man, at the fullback. I don't really usually rate him as a fullback, and today he was good. It was a good game here for Samoa today. Revelation says, go towards Samoa, Apia City going crazy. Of course, man. Welcome to everyone who's watching in Apia right now. Apia, fantastic place. Obviously, you guys would be having a great time there in Samoa. It'd be absolutely fantastic. On the other hand, Nuku'alofa wouldn't be feeling too great. Nuku'alofa would be too great. But overall, yeah, it's a great party time for Samoa, and congratulations on the win, man. Shining Star says, my Tonga. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Shining Star, but you just learn from these experiences. Next World Cup in France, just hopefully, you improve. And honestly, Christian Wolf, I don't think he utilised his team well. I'll bring a video out about this week, but I just don't think that Christian Wolf did what he needed to do with his team. Why would you bring on David Fafita after 55 minutes? It makes no sense. You're not letting one of the best back rows in the game actually get into the game at all. It's too late to bring on David Fafita. In regards to the halves, okay, Isaiah Katoa and what's it called? Who was the other half there? Tuamoala Lolohea. I think they were fine. I think Lolohea was fine. I don't think Isaiah Katoa did anything today, but I don't think Amon would do anything either. I just think that overall, that is something that people will complain about, but I don't think that you can complain with Christian Wolf about that. Will Hopewade, probably a little bit too fresh to come in. You shouldn't have been just putting him into a quarterfinal. Play Tessie New. I know he's not the best player ever, but Tessie New would have been the guy to play. He would have been, because it was Will Hopewade's come back off injury, his first game of the tournament in a big game against Samoa. They've all warmed up. They've had 3 big games, both teams, but Will Hopewade hadn't had a single game. So it was just super silly, man. Super silly. Super silly for me playing Will Hopewade. I said this before the stream started too. I said Tessie New probably should have been it, because at least he's got that warm-up through the first 3 games. And yeah, look, I just think that overall Samoa did the better. Did the better. Sport Record says Murray should have played for Samoa. Campbell took his spot in the wing. Settle down. Daniel says, I can only see Samoa improving, though. Their players are still young, couple that with a proper head coach, and they could be a consistent Tier 1 nation. What did I tell you guys at the beginning of this tournament? What did I tell you at the first game? Samoa are a momentum team. They are a hype and momentum team. I said this at the beginning of the tournament beforehand, during that England game, and after that England game. Their confidence got taken a massive hit in that England game. I then said, they're going to wipe the floor with Greece, and when they beat Greece, they're going to be like, shit, we're actually good again. We're feeling good, we're feeling the vibe, the energy's here, we're back to feeling like the shit, we're Panthers players, we're, We've won the premiership. We know we can play, but obviously we just took a hit after no World Cup preparation before the England game. So they do that against Greece, and they're like, okay, now we're feeling it again, but we need to now beat France to make sure we make the quarterfinals. They then flog France, and they're like, okay, we are the shit. Now we really do feel like we're good enough to take down these teams. And then they come up against a big rival, Tonga. I did say Tonga should be nervous about this. This is why I said Samoa to win all week up until the game today, because I just thought that Milford wouldn't play well, but he did. He did on the defense, not the attack, but the defense. And they got to this game, and that motivation and momentum carried through to this game. And now, geez, it's gonna be tough to stop them. This could be their final, though. With all due respect, this could be their final. They could go up against England next week and struggle, but in the same sense, you've got to back someone to make it competitive next week. You really do. You really do. JC says, GD Samoa, which is stronger mentally. Absolutely. Fearless Booker says, but if they beat England, I don't think they beat Australia, but if they play New Zealand, I reckon they do. I told you guys this. I think that anyone on this side of the group beats New Zealand, but I just don't think anyone beats Australia. So the English and Samoans have to hope that New Zealand can beat Australia, because I don't see anyone beating Australia, but I do see both England and Samoa beating New Zealand. Big Papa says, nah, Murray wouldn't play to let alone Taylor. I agree. Phyllis says, Tonga, just like my PNG Kumals, got caught up in their own hype. I agree. All right, so we're just getting a bit of love around here with the Tok Usos. After Avenger says, yeah, Christian Wolf left Dave out for too long, but Lola here had an alright game. Tamalolo had some really big runs and was great impact. Absolutely, man. But let's have a look at some of these stats here quickly before I jump off. 26 complete sets to Tonga, 29 complete sets to Samoa. Incomplete set 7-7, so tie game there. 207 carries to 169 carries. That's ridiculous considering it's only 3 extra sets. 1,235 metres gained for Tonga, 1,314 metres gained for Samoa. So considering all those extra carries, Tonga actually made more metres realistically. 10 errors to 6. You can't be having that. You can't be having 10 errors. That's 10% of the game Tonga had errors. 10% of the game. More than 10. It'd be like 12% of the game Tonga had errors. That's ridiculous. Or is it 10%? It's close enough anyway. So the point of the matter is that a lot of that game errors from Tonga. And then offloads 17-7 in favour of Samoa. I told you guys the offloads were killing Tonga, and then the tackles wise 333 to Samoa, 315 to Tonga. Crazy. The carries, the meters gained to then obviously look at those tackles difference is actually quite wild there overall. Dat Kid Exotic says, man, Lola here is dumb man for that. He is, but he also wasn't bad in the game. I want to clarify this for everyone. Lola here made a mistake, just like Brandon Waker made a mistake for Fiji. But they both were fantastic during the game for the teams. I don't think that Lola was as good as Wakem, but I still think that Lola was fine during their game. Showing starts anyway, congrats to the Samoa. Lamano says, what a game, Milford man of the match. Revelation says, Marlo Docs, good game of Ofa Atu. I love my Island bros. Good on you, man. Appreciate you. Alfred says, you can't have 10 errors, but also had a bigger score. Also could have been, Samoa could have had a bigger scoreline. Absolutely. Yeah. Boom Checker, like I said, is considered an upset. Kind of. It technically is an upset, but not really. I wouldn't say that this would be an upset. I would say like it is, but it also isn't. Like I said, for years now I've been saying Samoa have overtaken. They've finally done it. It took a hit. My confidence took a hit with Samoa after that first game. Like I would assume everyone had their confidence taken down by them. I did tip England for that game, but I thought that Samoa would obviously be really quality. Was not the case. But they have really, they've actually, the whole tournament so far, I have called Samoa perfectly, except for the blowout. But I still tipped them to lose, and I did say to win big. And then it's just that Milford thing today. But it's just overall, I'm pretty happy with my years of belief in the Samoan team. That Kid Exotic says the ref the ref too wasn't calling penalties. The referee didn't do anything wrong today. Obviously the losing team, whether it was Samoa or Tonga, was going to blame the referee here today. I don't believe the referee was a massive impact in today's game. I think that overall Samoa just were able to hold out, and it was unlucky there for Samoa that they conceded that try, because it was a really big breakaway try from Kolomatangi to Kolomatangi was terrible today, by the way. I thought Kolomatangi was really poor. I thought he was really poor overall. But yeah, Samoa was unlucky to get that try on the break, and made it closer than it probably should have been. It really probably made it closer than it probably should have been. Let's put it this way: Tonga didn't get robbed. I'm happy with this loss for Tonga. I'm not happy with this loss for Tonga, but I'm content with the refereeing in this game. Absolutely. Okahara says, so you're allowed to raise your knees at the defender and elbow now. No, so they penalised Suali 2 times for that. They penalised Suali 2 times for his high knees. Multiple Zoga says, yes, the parade is going to be so big. Attacking Zoga says, Junior Paulo elbowed and still didn't get a penalty. I'm not too sure when that happened. But like I said, overall, no matter who lost was going to blame the referees. As a non-biased spectator here, I don't think the referees did anything bad. You can claim the referees, that's fine. You guys do you, man. I'm not telling you that you're not entitled to do that. But overall, I, as a non-biased spectator, don't think the referees made realistically bad calls that altered the game. I just think that the better team won this game, and it's unfortunate for Tonga there, but Samoa just obviously wanted the ball in the end, and it's going to be a big game next week between Samoa and England. It's going to be a big game next week between Samoa and England, but it should be interesting. But guys, I'm going to jump off here for now. Obviously, it's been a big weekend, and I am quite exhausted, but in the same sense, I'll be back tomorrow for a stream. We'll be going over all the quarterfinals and also doing some fun stuff tomorrow night on stream. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. And in about 5 minutes' time, there'll be a video of my short review on the YouTube short section of this Tonga versus Samoan game. Of this Tonga Samoa game. But yeah, like I said, I close locked doors parade tomorrow. Oh boy, Samoa going to be going off. I can't do a loudest cheer here right now, Glix. It's 2:24 in the morning. I do have people that live with me, so I can't be doing that, my guy. But alright, guys, I'm jumping off, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some more content. And next week, don't forget, Australia, New Zealand, and also Samoa versus England. Gonna be huge, man. But alright, guys, appreciate you. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.